You are listening to the Horn Webcast Network, powered by iHSFAN. If you're interested in advertising on or privately supporting this webcast, please reach out to us on Twitter at iHSFAN. All audio rights of this webcast presentation belong to iHSFAN, and any intent to rebroadcast or retransmit must have express written consent from iHSFAN. Welcome to the iHSFAN Webcast Network. You are watching Round Rock ISD football presented by Covert Ford. Tonight's game is being brought to you by Covert Ford, Bush's Chicken, Ideal Signs, Alpha Paving, Pop-Up Parties and Posh Events, Cameron Freeman at the Stacy Group, Mays Street Boutique, and Lodge Card Club. We also want to thank the 5 high school booster clubs for their support. Now let's head to the field. Here is Zach Epstein and Mickey Bouchon.
The Round Rock ISD football season rolls on, ladies and gentlemen, and we are live from the Kelly Reeves Athletic Complex. Well, that's a great start. From Dragon Stadium on the campus of Round Rock High School for iHSFAN Webcast Network's presentation of Round Rock ISD football. Tonight's contest featuring the visiting Westwood Warriors taking on the Stony Point Tigers. Good evening, everybody. Rodney Rodriguez from high above Dr. R.L. Peters Jr. Field here at Dragon Stadium for a matchup that is extremely important when the big picture you start looking at playoff seedings and playoff possibilities in 25-6A. A couple of squads with one win in the district campaign as we start to really click these games off. And let's take a look at those district standings as they stand right now coming into the events here this evening. Vandergrift on top, they are 5-0. Round Rock sitting at 5-1. Vista Ridge at 4-2. Hutto's 3-2. And those two are actually tangling tonight at Monroe Stadium. So that will shake that up somewhat. Cedar Ridge is 3-3. McNeil's 2-3. Westwood 1-4. 1-5 for Stony Point. And 1-5 for Maynard. So the loser of this ball game tonight, or whoever does not come out the winner in this one, is going to, for all intents and purposes, eliminate themselves from playoff competition. So imperative for both of them to get a W on the board tonight with just a few games remaining. So lots on the line here tonight. And one of the fun rivalries right here is you get the Westwood High School, which is actually over in Austin. And then you've got Stony Point High School over on the east side of I-35 on the east side of Round Rock. So it'll be a fun battle and one of the most intriguing battles of this game. I've covered this game. I've done Westwood and Stony Point. This is probably the 16th year that I've covered these two schools playing one another in some form or fashion in football. And the chess match that we'll see tonight between head coach Anthony Wood of the Westwood Warriors, 21 years at Westwood, head coach Craig Cheshire at Stony Point as well, 21 years these guys, long tenured in their positions here in Round Rock ISD with these two schools. So lots on the line, good rivalry, and a great chess match that we are going to see between these two coaches tonight. Sit back, relax. If you're checking out the World Series, be sure and have me on in the background, or flip over to me and flip back to that. We're going to have a fun one happening here tonight. It is Westwood and Stony Point. That is coming up when the iHSFAN Webcast Network's presentation of Round Rock ISD football continues in just a moment.
In the heart of Austin, there's a name that reigns supreme, Covert Ford. For over 114 years, Covert Ford has been driven by the community, offering unbeatable service and a wide selection of vehicles. From the rugged F-150 to the iconic Expedition, Covert Ford has the perfect ride for every journey life offers. Visit Covert Ford Austin, where community drives us. CovertFord.com, off Research Boulevard. Join the Covert family today. Bush's Chicken is a proud supporter of area schools, athletic programs, and booster clubs, with stores in Cedar Park, Round Rock, Georgetown, both North and South Austin, and our newest store serving Pflugerville and Hutto. Bush's serves the Texas standard in real hand-battered fried chicken and crispy tenders, tasty rolls, and that famous Bush's sweet tea. Bush's Chicken, proud supporter of area schools, athletic programs, and booster clubs. The Texas standard, Bush's Chicken. It's good, good, good.
Are you looking for a little something extra to get your business noticed? At Ideal Signs, they specialize in custom signage and large format digital printing in a variety of media. Their in-house design department can work with you to create custom artwork to your specifications. They'll work with you to conceptualize, design, and produce any custom projects or idea that you might have. Call 512-930-7446 or visit signsforsports.com. Ideal Signs, family owned and operated since 1969.
Are you ready to take your celebrations to the next level? Imagine luxury indoor sleepovers that bring the magic of glamping right into your home, or a posh picnic party that brings elegance and charm to your outdoor space. Whether you're planning a birthday bash or a simple get-together with friends, Pop-Up Parties and Posh Events is here to make your dreams come true for any special occasion. Our event planning services will ensure every detail is perfect, leaving you free to enjoy the moment. So let Pop-Up Parties and Posh Events turn your next celebration into a memorable masterpiece.
Alpha Paving Industries, LLC, is an award-winning, full-service paving and pavement maintenance company. We are headquartered in Round Rock with offices in Houston and Dallas-Fort Worth, servicing cities throughout Texas. In an industry typically known for its lack of professionalism and customer service, Alpha Paving Industries was founded with a vision to provide Texas with a trusted, dependable paving contractor that delivers a strong customer experience, meticulous project management, utmost professionalism, and quality workmanship. In 2013, Alpha Paving Industries, LLC was awarded the City of Austin Small Business of the Year Award for its outstanding service in the City of Austin, and was recognized this year as a top contractor with 4constructionpros.com. These awards are a testament to how we do business with all our customers. If you're looking for Texas's most dependable asphalt paving contractor, contact Alpha today.
Thank you, Stony Point High School Choir, for the playing of our rendition of our national anthem. Please remain standing until the colors have left the field.
Getting us set for 25 6A action. Westwood on the road. Actually, Stony Point's on the road as well. But Stony Point, the home team, it will be the Westwood Warriors. They are in their Stormtrooper whites tonight. You see them over on the far sideline, white trousers, white jersey tops, burnt orange jerseys. They will have, of course, the white helmet with the Westwood feathers on the side and the burnt orange W. They will be using that home Stormtrooper or the visiting Stormtrooper uniforms this evening. For the homestanding Stony Point Tigers, they are in those home colors, gray trousers, blue jersey tops with gold stripes on each shoulder, white numerals, and they have, of course, their synonymous white helmet with the blue stripe across the top and the STP over on the side for Stony Point High School. Westwood Warriors and the Stony Point Tigers. It is overall for Westwood. They come in at 1-6, 1-4, 2-6, 1-5. The overall and district records there for the Stony Point Tigers. But again, what we really focus on when we start talking this time of year, we're looking at that second number that I give you because that's the district number. And as I always mention, remember, the top 4 teams in the district are the ones that are going to be punching their ticket into the third season, which is the UIL state playoffs, which are just a few weeks away. It's funny how this football season has just flown on by. Captains making their way out to the center of the field. And as I mentioned there earlier in the pregame, in our opening, I mentioned many different times that I have called this ball game. Very close ties to me for both of these schools, as a matter of fact. Of course, for Westwood, I've been the play-by-play on-site broadcaster for Westwood for many, many years. They're a great relationship with head coach Anthony Wood and the boosters over at Westwood. In my career, actually here in Round Rock ISD, actually started with the fine folks over at Stony Point with the great Garza family. I sent an email to Stony Point and said, hey, I'd like to be a PA announcer, and Miss Rose Garza and Mr. Jean, they reached out to me. They put me to work, and before I knew it, I was calling state playoff games with the Stony Point Tigers on the PA system. So very dear friends on both sides of this, and we will hope for a great ball game coming up tonight with Westwood and Stony Point. So getting set to go tonight, our referee that hopefully we don't hear very much from will be Leighton Smith. That'll be the referee in the white hat, and it will be, as I was there reliving all of my memories of these two schools, looks like it's going to be Westwood kicking the ball off. And it will be Joaquin Zavala will be kicking it off for Westwood. And dropping back, Tristan Rhymes, dangerous Tristan Rhymes back there, along with the equally dangerous Aaron Bolton. So we get set to go here from Dragon Stadium in Round Rock. Big pivotal game in 25-6A. I will be taking you to the Covert Ford scoreboard throughout the night to get you some updates with other stuff going on this evening. As I mentioned, that Hutto Vandy game is going to be one to keep an eye on. Here's Zavala. Puts a foot in it, and this one will be fielded possibly by Bolton out at the 5, trying to get to the 10-yard line, turns upfield, heading to the 15, here to the near side at the 20, 25, 30, breaks a tackle there and driven out of bounds. Great return there for Aaron Bolton as he returns it 34 yards, and just like that, it is Stony Point sitting in great position, and the home side is fired up and ready to go. It will be Kenneth Calbus leading the offense out for Stony Point. 38-63, 505 yards, 6 touchdowns. Dual threat athlete, 30 carries, 120 yards on the ground, and 3 touchdowns. So here's the first down play. Man in motion going from right to left. Calbus keep it around the far side. He's got some running room there on the zone read. He is in wide open space as Calbus run out of bounds over at the 30-yard line as he sells the zone read right there to the back, and the back just plunges Aaron Bolton right into the middle of the stack right there. And going around the other way is Calbus. Said he was going to be a dual threat, and you see it right there. Mercado coming in on the stop for Westwood. First down play. That was the first play of the contest. Here's Calbus out of the gun. They'll run out of the pistol. Bolton in the backfield. Bolton will run left. He's got all kinds of running room, breaking a tackle at the goal line, and he will fly into the end zone for 30 yards. Touchdown, Stony Point. That quick. Stony Point Tigers in 30 seconds right down the field. And Bolton from 30 yards will add his 6th touchdown of the season. Noah Lopez for the extra point. Troyer will set it down. Kick is up and good. Just like that, friends. 11:33 to go in the first quarter. And we've got points on the board at Dragon. Stony Point 7, Westwood nothing. Round Rock ISD football continues in just a moment.
Are you looking for a little something extra to get your business noticed? At Ideal Signs, they specialize in custom signage and large format digital printing in a variety of media. Their in-house design department can work with you to create custom artwork to your specifications. They'll work with you to conceptualize, design, and produce any custom projects or idea that you might have. Call 512-930-7446 or visit signsforsports.com. Ideal Signs, family owned and operated since 1969.
Stony Point comes out firing, and just like that, they lead here over the Westwood Warriors by a score of 7-0. Getting set to kick it off, Scott Uffelman will drop back deep for Westwood. Getting set to kick it off, getting the ball on the tee once again there is Noah Lopez, the senior, after just a great run from Kenneth Calbus on a zone read play that the seas parted, and Calbus had nobody around him. Sold it just as good as you could sell that play. And the Tigers jump out on front. Lopez drives this one. 5 yards deep into the end zone. Out to the 25-yard line, it will come the ball for the first Westwood drive. Anthony Wood's Westwood offense will make their way out. Cooper Waits, sophomore quarterback, 57 of 120 for 823 yards, 7 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Xavion Sutton in the backfield, 523 yards on 131 carries. So it's definitely something that you've seen evolve here over the most recent years here with Coach Anthony Wood and his bunch. The aerial attack has become a ground and pound here in the last 3 or 4 years. And here's the first down play. Waits out of the gun. 2 receivers to the bottom, single receiver up to the top. We'll try to run it as well. Running it over the right side for Sutton. Mendez in on the stop. 3-yard gain, 2nd down and 7 coming up for the men in white. Dropping out of the gun, Cooper Waits, single back in the backfield. Sutton, 2 receivers down to the bottom, 2 receivers split to the top side. Clap of the hands. Delayed draw, trying to bounce to the outside. Breaks 1 tackle, but he is swallowed up there in the backfield. Able to get away from the first would-be tackler. But then you had Martinez coming in on the stop along with Butler. And Westwood now 3rd down and 9. A long 3rd down coming up here for Westwood. Favorite weapon through the air here for Waits is Drew Norrell. He wears number 4. He's split up to the top side. 2 to the top, 1 down to the bottom, slot over to the left side, back in the backfield. Waits drops back, he has time, fires his hit as he throws it. And the ball goes a little awry right there, and it's going to bring up 4th down and 9. It's looking like a 3 and out coming up here for Westwood. Tristan Butler, 25, coming in to lay the hit right there on the arm as he went to release the ball right there. And Tristan Rhymes will drop back, standing back around his 35-yard line for the punt. So Westwood with the 3 and out start. After Stony Point, 2 plays right down the field for 7 points. And the punt team out. Rhymes now lurking there around his 40. Murfin kicks it high and kicks it deep, takes a bounce right there, and Rhymes is going to watch it roll inside the 20. All the way down to the 18-yard line, so it'll be 1st down there for Stony Point. So a nice job on the punt from Murfin. However, with the 3 and out, another opportunity right here for the Stony Point offense to make their way out after driving down the field pretty easily there on the first drive. 10-12 remaining here in the first quarter. And here is the Tiger offense making their way out. Andrew Hill now will stand in the backfield next to the quarterback, Kenneth Calbus. Ball sitting on the 19 on the left side, hash mark, man in motion, sliding across, handing it off, or trying to Calbus once again. This time stacked up nicely, and pardon me, there's actually a quarterback change in there as you have Mason Troyer in the ball game. Second down and 8 coming up here for the Tigers. Troyer stands out of the gun, 2 to the bottom, 1 to the top, very shallow up on the top side. Troyer, 2-step drop, fires to the near side. That went in and out of the hands. A lot of room right there to run for Andrew Gomez, but not able to haul that one in as right off the top right there. Gomez looking over to the sideline. He says, that one's on me. I think he was turning upfield right there because he had green pastures. Third down and 8 coming up for the Stony Point offense. Personnel changes abounding here for Craig Cheshire and his offense. Matthew Gonzalez checks in as a tight end. 3 receivers in triangle formation down to the bottom. Troyer dropping back, flushed out of the pocket, steps up, fires over the middle, incomplete. Had a receiver right there as he had Aaron Bolton out of the backfield, but not able to hit him. And the Westwood defense holds 4th down and 8 coming up with 9:32 remaining. Only able to advance 3 yards on that drive, the Stony Point offense. And it looks like it'll be punt time coming up for the Tigers. Already a busy man here tonight is Noah Lopez as he will punt this away. Drew Norrell stands back around his 43-yard line. So first punt of the evening coming up here for the Tigers. Good high end over end kick. Norrell's going to field this at the 40. Turning upfield to 45 into Stony Point territory. Far sideline. Drew Norrell at the 30, 25. And he'll get knocked down right there around the 20-yard line. It looks like he'll be spotted at the 20. Lopez comes in to make the tackle. So the second time that we've watched kickers make the stop here on special teams. But Drew Norrell gets him fired up on the far side with a great return with the ball at the 20. So it'll be an AutoNation red zone opportunity coming up here for Westwood. And the Warriors come out onto the field. Waits out of the gun, single back in the backfield, single receiver to the top, 2 down to the bottom. Now that's Norrell, he goes in motion. Little misdirection here to Sutton. Sutton runs hard to the 15. And he's brought down there to bring up 2nd down and 5. Got half of what he needed right there. So getting ahead of the sticks, very important here for Westwood against a pretty sturdy and tough Stony Point defense. 2nd down and 5, line of scrimmage, a 15-yard line. Waits out of the gun. Sutton standing over to his left. Ball sitting on the right side hash mark as they travel right to left. 2 down to the bottom. Snap. Sutton takes it, trying to bounce to the outside. Nothing doing. Tried to get to the outside, but as he scampered and made the move to the outside, Mitkin bounces to the inside as he tries to bounce to the outside and makes a stop. 3rd down and 5 coming up, still working from the 15-yard line. Waits out of the shotgun. Xavier Sutton, 3-step drop, fires, trying to hit Sutton out of the backfield. Sutton was free there around the 11-yard line, but the pass a little short. And it'll fall incomplete. And 4th down and 5 coming up with 8:03 remaining here in the first for the Warriors. Let's take a look here and see what Anthony Wood elects to do on the 4th down play. And it looks like we could have a field goal opportunity coming up here for Westwood, as junior kicker Josh Jack will make his way out. 32-yard field goal to try to get Westwood on the board. Ball sitting right in the center of the field. Snap is good, set down. Here is Josh Jack. And the kick is up and good. 32-yard field goal for Westwood. They are on the board here in the first quarter. 7:57 remaining in the first. It's Stony Point 7 and Westwood 3. Round Rock ISD football on the iHSFAN Webcast Network. We'll continue in just a moment.
Bush's Chicken is a proud supporter of area schools, athletic programs, and booster clubs. With stores in Cedar Park, Round Rock, Georgetown, both North and South Austin, and our newest store serving Pflugerville and Hutto. Bush's serves the Texas standard in real hand-battered fried chicken and crispy tenders, tasty rolls, and that famous Bush's sweet tea. Bush's Chicken, proud supporter of area schools, athletic programs, and booster clubs. The Texas standard. Bush's Chicken. It's good, good, good.
7-3 ball game as we play from Dragon Stadium in Round Rock. Stony Point and Westwood exchanging a couple of early scores. And getting set to kick it away is Jack. Takes a bounce there at the 5 and will go into the end zone, coming out to the 25. 7-3 our score. In a hugely important game tonight for playoff lifelines, I guess would probably be the way to say it. It's both of these teams with a single win in district competition. Kenneth Calbus will make his way back out. He will bring Aaron Bolton with him in the backfield. And the first down play coming up. Calbus hands it off to Bolton. Bolton lunging forward there. Did a nice job right there. Got behind right guard and just plunged himself forward and ended up picking up about 4 yards right there to bring up second down and 6. The ball sitting at the 29. Clock rolling, 7:29 remaining in the first quarter. Very tight set right now. Now shifting out to the far side. Here's the handoff, trying to turn upfield with some running room at the 35. And Hill will pick up the first down as he gets past the 35 all the way down to the 37. So the first carry for Andrew Hill results in a first down for the Tigers. And the line of scrimmage indeed the 37, approaching the 7-minute mark remaining here in the first quarter. Ball sitting on the right side hash mark. Mind you, as you watch this here on the iHSFAN Webcast Network YouTube channel, please subscribe to this, share it, and like it. Send it out to folks. You can go back and relive all these games at any point free. Calbus dropping back, looking, now running right, directing traffic downfield, fires. Great leaping catch here on the near sideline. As going up to steal that is Tristan Rhymes. And the ball coming loose at the end. Westwood says they have the football. But he will be down all the way out to the 41. So Tristan Rhymes skies up to grab that one and makes the catch. And now Stony Point in Westwood territory. Ball now sitting on the right side hash mark. Calbus out once again with Andrew Hill standing to his right. Very tight receiver formation up to the top. Trying to sweep it to the outside. Here's Hill turning upfield at the 39. And he'll make his way down to about the 34, it looks like. On the carry there. Good, just old-fashioned Packer sweep right there to the outside. And that one works really nice for 7 to bring up second down and 3. And the ball sitting at the 34-yard line. Calbus, now they work out of the pistol formation. 3 receivers down to the bottom of your screen, the long side. Single receiver up to the top. That is Rhymes up on the top side, hands it off to Hill. Hill nowhere to go. Trying to get to the line of scrimmage, and he runs right into the loving arms right there of Peter Hewitt III. Senior linebacker comes in to make the stop and drags him down along with Caius Coy. Gain of a couple. Line of scrimmage now the 34. And the Tigers will reset for a third down and 3 play coming up at the 5-minute mark remaining here in the first quarter in the 7-3 ball game. Live from Dragon Stadium. Now into the ball game, shifting out to the outside. Oliver James up on the short side. 2 receivers down to the bottom. Now Bolton out in the slot to the far side. Calbus flushed out of the pocket, pressure coming from the backside. Penalty marker on the field, throws one to the end zone, wide open. Touchdown as he hits Aaron Bolton. 34 yards, but a penalty marker back at the 40. Let's wait on the indication here. Calbus got that little bit extra couple of seconds. That's usually somebody grabbing a hold of somebody. Yeah, we'll let Leighton Smith confirm that. Hey, legal man downfield. 2 penalties, so there was a holding call as well. So illegal man downfield is declined. The holding call will be accepted. And so that'll drive back to the 44. Looks like on the penalty there, the 10-yard penalty for holding will negate the Bolton touchdown catch. Bolton stays in the contest. 3rd down and 13. Now here for the Tigers. So Westwood catches a break there on that penalty. Andrew Hill back out in the backfield. Craig Cheshire's got a lot of running back weapons right here and a lot of receivers, and there's 3 of them in triangle formation up to the top. Calvis, 3-step drop looking. He's got time now. Steps out of the pocket at the 40, turns upfield at the 45, running to the stick, and he'll pick up the first down. Great wherewithal right there for Kenneth Calvis at 3rd down and 13 play. Calvis gets 13 and a half, and that's going to be a first down for the Tigers. Just great heads up running right there for Calvis. As he gets in the open field, he starts running towards the sideline, and he runs right to the stick. Reset here, the line of scrimmage, the 30. 4:33 remaining in the first. Hill stays in the backfield, 3 receivers down to the bottom, single receiver short side left. Calvis, Hill, big hole at the 20, the 15, trying to get to the pylon, and he will make it into the end zone. 31 yards, touchdown, Andrew Hill. And the Stony Point Tigers add to their lead. Just beautiful ground game right there. Huge hole. And that one looked just a little bit too easy. Lopez for the extra point. Troyer will set it down. Snap's good. Hold is there. Kick is true right through the uprights. 4:21 to go in the first quarter. New score, Stony Point 14, Westwood 3. Round Rock ISD football continues in just a moment.
Business notice at Ideal Signs. They specialize in custom signage and large format digital printing in a variety of media. Their in-house design department can work with you to create custom artwork to your specifications. They'll work with you to conceptualize, design, and produce any custom projects or idea that you might have. Call 512-930-7446 or visit signsforsports.com. Ideal Signs, family owned and operated since 1969.
Couple of 30-yard touchdowns from the ground game here for Stony Point. It has them leading the Westwood Warriors by a score of 14-3 from Round Rock. We are right off of 620 here at Dragon Stadium on the campus of Round Rock High School. Noah Lopez will kick it away. Uffelman dropping back for Westwood. Lopez with this one, and it will be returned from the 1-yard line. There's a big hole right there at the 35, the 40. Now at midfield into Tiger territory. Huge return, and the ball spotted inside the 40, make that the 35-yard line. Wow. What a return right there from Ontario Jackman, the sophomore, number 15, all the way out. That's 72 yards right there, friends. And Westwood in business. It's actually spotted at the 40. So here is Westwood with another opportunity right here. Great special teams play from the Warriors. First down from the 40. 4:10 remaining in the first. Cooper waits. Stands out of the gun, stacking 2 to each side. Xavion Sutton dances around in the backfield, trying to find a little bit of room, and he's actually able to take it out to the 45, or 35, pardon me. So a 5-yard gain to bring up second down and 5. Mendez coming in on the stop for the Tigers. Quickly back up to the line of scrimmage, Westwood once again. 2 receivers stacked to the bottom, 2 receivers stacked to the top. Ball sitting on the right side. Hash mark. Waits, fires here to the near side. Drew Norrell able to make the grab, breaks 1 tackle, lunges forward all the way out to the 33-yard line. So Drew Norrell doing a good job to shake off the first tackler right there and get down the field. And the Warriors in a much more manageable 3rd down coming up here. Ball sitting at the 32-yard line of the Tigers. 3 minutes remaining in the first. Waits out of the shotgun. Call his own number, runs forward, needed to get to the 30. I think he's going to get the forward progress. He does indeed. He gets to the line to gain right there at the 30. And it will be a Westwood first down, sitting there at the 30-yard line. Ball now sitting on the left side hash mark. So the Warriors on the move. Charlie Fry, extra tight end, making his way in. Waits out of the gun, 2 to the top, 1 down to the bottom. Ball sitting on the left side hash mark. Play action fake, fires this one into the end zone. That pass is hauled in. Drew Norrell for the 30-yard touchdown, the third 30-yard touchdown of the ball game. This time it's Westwood, Drew Norrell. Great pitch and catch right there. And Drew Norrell with that grab. Touchdown number 5 on the season for him. Cooper waits. Touchdown number 8 for him through the air. Here's Josh Jack. Kick is up and good. Just like that, 2:22. Lots going on here in the first quarter from Dragon Stadium. 2:22 remaining in the first. Stony Point 14, Westwood 10. Round Rock ISD football continues in just a moment.
Longtime McNeil parent Brian Kerman is a realtor who works for RE/MAX Capital City. Brian is involved in helping Round Rock families buy, sell, invest, and lease properties in the greater Austin area. He has been doing so for over 24 years. As a thank you to the community, he will be honored to donate $1,000 to your favorite booster club or other 501c3 if you use him and you close on a property. We hope you will contact Brian for all of your real estate needs at 512-921-4490 or at briankerman@remax.net.
All sorts of action happening right here in the first quarter. From Dragon Stadium, here is the kickoff. Fielded at the 5. Westwood covers that nicely. Ball on the carpet. That one may have bounced right back into the hands of the return man as he was hit right there at the 15. Saw it go right off the carpet. And a dude, Stony Point, able to hold on to it. And there is a Tiger down on the field on the return with 2:15 remaining in the first. While the training staff tends to that young gentleman, we will pause 22 seconds for a word from iHSFAN.
You are listening to the Horn Webcast Network, powered by iHSFAN. If you're interested in advertising on or privately supporting this webcast, please reach out to us on Twitter at iHSFAN. All audio rights of this webcast presentation belong to iHSFAN, and any intent to rebroadcast or retransmit must have express written consent from iHSFAN.
Aaron Bolton, the Tiger, shaken up there on the play. He was the return man. Bolton under his own power. Back over to the Stony Point sideline. Mason Troyer now back in at quarterback, is alternating here on series. Second one here for Troyer. He'll engineer this drive from the 16-yard line. Handoff. Gain of 4. As Andrew Hill bounces out to the 19.5. Looks like he'll be spotted there. And that will bring up second down at 7, under 2 minutes remaining here in the first. A 14-10 contest. Single back in the backfield. Troyer stands, 2 receivers up to the top, 1 down to the bottom. 3-step drop. Troyer fires across the field. That is caught by Rhymes. Deep in Westwood territory, all the way to the 35, down to the 33-yard line. Pardon me, Andrew Gomez on the grab right there. And Andrew Gomez, huge hitter right there. And let me tell you something, friends. Mason Troyer dropped that right in the breadbasket, 51 yards on the pitch and catch. And it's a first down with 1:15 remaining in the first. So the Tigers not sitting on the clock here. Hill in the backfield. Troyer will hand it to Hill, and Hill at the 30. Able to get all the way down to the 26. Really hard running right there. 7-yard gain. It'll bring up second down and 3. So the Tigers, with these big bang-bang plays that they've been doing right here, have just chewed up yardage here in the first quarter. They lead by 4. Clock stops. And officials huddle right there with the ball sitting at the 26. Sideline warning, it looks like on, no, pardon me. Unsportsmanlike conduct, the call on Westwood, automatic first down. That's the stuff right there that will drive Anthony Wood crazy. All the way down to the 13-yard line. Auto Nation red zone opportunity coming up here for Stony Point. And here's Troyer as he stands in the backfield with Hill standing with him. 3 up to the top, 1 down to the bottom. 53 seconds remaining. Here's Troyer. Little pump fake action right there. Tucks it and runs, spins, and is brought down inside the 10. Troyer able to get all the way out to about the 6-yard line. So it's going to bring up second down and 3 coming up. 3-yard line is the place to get for a first down. And here's Stony Point quickly up to the line. Play clock at 20, game clock at 23. So they will have to run a play right here. Here's Troyer out of the gun. 2 to the bottom. In motion, fake the jet sweep. And this will be Troyer, a little discombobulated right there. And Caius Coy pounces right on top of Troyer. Thought they might try to fake the jet sweep action there with Andrew Gomez shooting across. Now that doesn't work out, and Caius Coy is there waiting. How about that for a first quarter, friends? That is the end of the first quarter from Dragon Stadium in Round Rock. A lot of back and forth happening right here in a pivotal 25-6A ball game. It's Stony Point 14, Westwood 10. Second quarter action coming up when Round Rock ISD football continues in just a moment.
Interested in or looking for a home in the premier 55 and better community of Sun City, Texas? Trust the Stacy Group and realtor Cameron Freeman. Cameron specializes in buying and selling new and resale homes in the active adult Del Webb community in beautiful Georgetown, Texas. Contact realtor Cameron Freeman at the Stacy Group today with a text or call to 512-740-1836 to learn more.
Great action right there in the first quarter as we welcome you back to Dragon Stadium for our second quarter. 3rd down and 6 coming up here for the Tigers. Trying to expand that lead. Troyer fires into the end zone. Leaping catch. Not there. Fires it into double coverage, trying to hit his Tristan Rhymes over in the left corner of the end zone. But it falls incomplete, and 4th down and 6 coming up. And guess who's coming out again? Noah Lopez, the MVP so far. Lopez will make his way out for a 27-yard field goal. Troyer will stay on the field and will set it down. Lopez plants it right through there with ease, my friends. 11:48 to go here in the first half. It is now a 17-10 ball game, so a 10-point differential right here as these two have gone back and forth, and Westwood with just some, the big plays have been the story of this ball game on both sides, and special teams plays have been massive for Westwood. So we'll take a look here and see how the second quarter begins to abound itself. Let's see if I can get myself over to the Covert Ford scoreboard. I know it's very early, but I like to keep you all aware of what's going on, especially with district foes with the Round Rock ISD being just as close as everything is here at the moment. Let's take a look here and see what we can find. Of course, last night, Vista Ridge over Manor, 31-14. At the moment, McNeil leads Cedar Ridge by a score of 14-7. Vandergrift, with 1:20 remaining in the first quarter, leads Hutto by a score of 3-0. So that's definitely one we're going to keep our eye on. That's right there at the top of the standings. Right here, we got a slugfest, friends. 17-10 with Stony Point and Westwood. Here's the kickoff. This one will go through the end zone. I was wondering there if Ontario Jackman Jr. was going to want to get his hands on that one. Try to pull off another one like he did on that last kickoff, but this will come out to the 25-yard line, and it'll be first down and 10 coming up for the men in white. Of course, at our halftime break, we will have presentations of the Westwood Warrior Band and the Stony Point Tiger Band and drill teams, all of that. That coming up at the half. Time allows, we'll go back to the Covert Ford of Austin scoreboard, and I'll get you a wider look at things happening around the region. Of course, Battle of the Lakes happening tonight. We'll take a look and see what's going on there. As that one being contested over in Lake Travis, I believe this time. Here's Waits. As he drops back, fires over to the side. A little bit of a lateral there, turning upfield, breaking a tackle. Nice movement there on the play as he hits Colton Case over to the outside. I thought Colton Case, as he was behind the line of scrimmage there, might fire a rocket down the field right there. But a 5-yard gain nonetheless ahead of the chains, as I talked about earlier for Westwood. And it'll set up second down and 5. Ball sitting at the 30. Just underway here in the second quarter. And we may have a timeout called. Don't see a player down. Oh, no, there actually is a Warrior down right there. And looks like he is quickly up and off the field there. Alex Kaler, the senior.
Let's give a round of applause for Westwood's number 52, Alex Kaler.
So a second down play coming up, second down and 5. For the Warriors. Ball sitting at their own 30. And here's Waits. Xavion Sutton standing in the backfield with him. And now Sutton shifts out in motion over to the left side. Pass in and out of the hands right there, trying to hit the cutting Jackman Jr. right across the middle right there. Not able to make the connection. It's a sophomore to sophomore you got happening right there. So Anthony Wood, you look through his roster right here, you got a lot of sophomores on this Westwood group. Westwood, of course, with a tremendous 7-3 year last year, just missing the playoffs on a tiebreaker. Third down and 5 from the 30. Waits rolling right, fires. Drew Norrell. And that pass is incomplete. Drew Norrell going stride for stride right there as he was ahead of the defender, Caden Cook. Caden Cook playing the ball nicely right there, but that was a really nice pass from Cooper Waits, but not able to haul it in was Norrell. And it'll be fourth down and 5. It looks like punt time for Ryan Murfin. Make his way back out. Murfin booted one, his first punt earlier.
Is the punter for Westwood. Tristan Rhymes back deep to receive for Stony Point.
Tristan Rhymes stands back around his 35-yard line. And it's a fake. Trying to gain to the first down. He does indeed. Almost to midfield. How about that right there? The gambler. Anthony Wood all the way down to the 48-yard line. Murfin and Westwood with the trickery. Wow. How about that right there? It's Garcia that comes in and makes a stop. But Murfin big wide open hole right there. That's told you guys in the opening. This is a pivotal game. You're going to pull out every stop that you can right there, and going into the trickery there from their own 48-yard line. Little flea flicker pass, complete at the 40, 35, turning upfield down on the far sideline, at the 10, all the way down to the 5-yard line. 2 back-to-back trick plays from Westwood, and they both work. Westwood deep into Stony Point territory, and we have a massive momentum shift happening right here at Dragon Stadium. All the way down to the 5-yard line. 48 yards, first and goal. Now out of the Wild Warrior, it looks like. It'll be Norrell. Norrell trying to bounce to the outside, not finding any running room there. Covered up nicely as Stony Point coming in. Tristan Butler. Butler on the stop. Penalty marker comes in at the end of the play, so this one getting dirty here towards the end of the play. As Norrell. Of course, Norrell out of a shotgun for Westwood, nothing new. Owen Norrell, former quarterback there of the Westwood Warriors. The brother of Drew Norrell. We saw the Norrell to Norrell connection a few times last season.
There was no gain on the play by
and trying to sort out what's going on here. Wood overstanding at the 20-yard line, and across the field, Craig Cheshire on the field there as well. And here is the referee, Leighton Smith. Call against the Tigers. And it'll be a first down, half the distance there on the unsportsmanlike. So now first and goal from the 2-yard line for the Warriors. And it'll be Norrell out of the Wildcat once again. Motion across. Going to hand it to Sutton, turning upfield, and Xavier Sutton for 2 yards into the end zone. Touchdown Westwood. We are a PAT away from being tied here, friends. Nice play call there by Westwood. When you have Norrell back in the Wildcat, you would assume that he would be the ball carrier, but nope, it's Sutton. And here comes Josh Jack. Kick is up. That kick is good, and we are tied. 9:40 remaining in the first half. Westwood 17, Stony Point 17 happening here from the Kelly Reeves Athletic Complex. Round Rock ISD football will continue in just a moment.
In the heart of Austin, there's a name that reigns supreme, Covert Ford. For over 114 years, Covert Ford has been driven by the community, offering unbeatable service and a wide selection of vehicles. From the rugged F-150 to the iconic Expedition, Covert Ford has the perfect ride for every journey life offers. Visit Covert Ford Austin, where community drives us. CovertFord.com, off Research Boulevard. Join the Covert family today.
A lot of back and forth happening here at Dragon. 17-17, our first tie since we were 0-0. Here's a kick. This is going to be taken by Bolton at the 5. Bolton hit at the 15 and will go down there. Another really nice special teams play there by Westwood. So the 2 trick plays there from Westwood have really shifted the momentum right there, because you see on the kickoff there where Westwood smothers Bolton. And now here are the Tigers looking to try to take that momentum back and forge back ahead with Kenneth Calbus back out at quarterback. Calbus will line up, and it'll be Andrew Hill in the backfield. 2 receivers down to the bottom, single receiver up to the top. They travel right to left. A little bit of motion over from left to right. Handing it to Hill. Hill sweeping to the outside. He's hit at the 15 and able to fall forward to about the 20. So Hansen comes in to make the stop. He's actually spotted at the 19. Another penalty marker, I believe, on the field. We started out pretty clean here, but no, pardon me, no penalty marker. Well, maybe there is, because the White Hats having a conversation over on the far side. So it would be 2nd down and 5, depending what the outcome is here. Another personal foul, this time against Westwood. This will be a 15-yard mark-off. Just a little bit spicy right here in the second quarter, as the contest has gotten closer here with the back and forth. Of course, automatic first down. Line of scrimmage will be the 35. Ball sitting over on the right side, hash mark. 9:14 remaining in the first half. Calbus out of the gun. Hill stands to his left. Motion. And Calbus on the zone read trying to bounce to the outside. Gets the edge and slides down at the 40. Now coming in there as Abe Whitley comes in to make sure he's not going any further. So that's going to be a gain of 5, 2nd and 5. The ball sitting at the 40-yard line. Calbus, Hill stays in the backfield. Splitting way up to the top is Tristan Rhymes. All by himself up on the top side. He's going man-to-man right there on the long side of the field. Let's watch that. Dropping back, looking, Calbus fires this pass over the middle, incomplete, and he had a man wide open. He was trying to hit Andrew Gomez. Gomez had gotten behind the coverage right there. He split 2 Warriors. Was in a really good spot right there, but the ball just not able to connect with Gomez. And a 3rd down and 5 coming up. Quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Up to the top once again. Now Gomez sitting up on the far side. And a timeout called there by Craig Cheshire and the Stony Point Tigers. 8:23 remaining in the first half. We are knotted at 17. Round Rock ISD football continues in just a moment.
The Lodge Poker Club is a members-only card club offering a wide range of daily and tournament gameplay. In Round Rock, just off exit 251 on I-35, the Lodge now boasts the largest card room in Texas with 82 tables, comfortable chairs, and 40 75-inch TVs. The Lodge provides fully trained dealers and on-site security with state-of-the-art camera system to ensure the comfort and safety of our members. Open 24 hours a day. More information at thelodgepokerclub.com or call us at 512-614-4045.
Back out on the field come the Stony Point Tigers. Westwood still over on the far side in a 17-17 contest. Rodney Rodriguez with all of you. We are live here at Dragon Stadium. 25-6A battle. And 3rd and 5 coming up. Ball resting at the 40. Calbus drops back. He's got time. Fires this one. He hits Gomez. Breaks a tackle, and he is going to slide easily into the end zone. Gomez. 60 yards, and Stony Point goes back ahead. How about Gomez right there? Didn't work the play before. Sure as heck worked beautiful that time. Gomez adding to his total for the season. Gomez, touchdown number 12 for number 2. Extra point is good. 8-12 as Lopez nails the PAT. 8-12 remaining here in the first half. And the jockeying back and forth continues here. As I mentioned, this is just a cool battle between the head coaches of these two programs, each in their 21st year here with their respective schools. Coach Cheshire and Coach Wood, two of the finest head coaches that you're going to meet. Long tenured here in Round Rock ISD as it is. It's a very close, it's one thing that you, if you work with Round Rock ISD and work with these schools, and it's not just in football. I mean, you see it in baseball, you see it really big time in baseball as well, in basketball, where you've got this coaching fraternity right here. And as the new guys make themselves in, it's one of the things that we talked to the new coach over at Hutto on Under the Lights, and he said, man, I'm super excited to be a part of this coaching fraternity with these guys. I mean, because these are such long tenured coaches. Second quarter, 3:37 remaining. McNeil leads Cedar Ridge by a score of 20-7. Vandegrift with 7:44 to go has now added a field goal. It's 10-0 over Hutto. Is that one over at Monroe? And here's Noah Lopez. Sails this into the night. It's going to be taken at the goal line. 25, once again, all the way out to the 30. I'll tell you, this kid right here, Jackman Jr., there is no hesitation to return these kicks from deep in the end zone area there. Penalty marker on the field. So we'll take a look here and see if we got another personal foul. Call is holding, this time against the Warriors, so the 30-yard return will be nullified. And that will back that up.
It'll be marked off 10 yards from the spot of the foul, which was the 29. It'll be marked back to the
19-yard line will be the line of scrimmage
First and 10 Westwood, ball at their own
for the Warriors, as they will have 8 minutes to work with, 8:06 as a matter of fact, to be specific. Trailing here by 7, 24-17. And here's Cooper Waits with the offense back out, now out of a pistol. Xavier Sutton, single receiver down to the bottom, tight formation over to the top side on the left side. Sutton to the outside, trying to really stretch the play wide, and he does over on the far side. He's able to get to the outside. Cook comes in on the stop for Stony Point after a 4-yard gain. Bring up 2nd down and 6. Westwood with 3 timeouts. 7:45 remaining in the half. Couple of personnel changes as the tight end Fry will check out. Norrell lines up to the bottom of your screen. And here's a 2nd down and 6 play. Line of scrimmage is a 23. 7:25 remaining in the half. 3-step drop. All kinds of trouble, and down he goes. Penalty marker comes in, and that's going to nullify a great sack right there, as big number 94, T.J. Daniel, able to get into the backfield, but he may have gotten a hold of the face guard, and that's exactly the call. Pretty much came untouched through the line of scrimmage. Face mask call. See, how great are the officials here in 25-6A? A face mask is that clear and they can see it. You have these guys in the NFL, clear as day if you watched Thursday Night Football last night. And they botched it. Automatic 1st down, line of scrimmage of 38. 2 receivers split to the bottom, ball sitting on the left side hash mark. Waits out of the gun. Sutton surging forward. Xavier Sutton all the way down to the 45. 6-yard gain, 2nd down and 6 coming up. Xavier Sutton pounding that football here on the ground for the Westwood Warriors. He has been the workhorse all season. As I said, 131 carries coming in for Xavier Sutton. And a second down play coming up, 2nd down and 3 from the 45. And that was, the line didn't move. You had a lot of stuff happening downfield, but no movement on the line. 3rd down and 3. Clock stops on the incompletion, 6:19 remaining in the 2nd quarter. So here's the 3rd down play. Waits. Oh, ball on the carpet right there as he hands it off to Sutton. Sutton able to fall back on it, but a massive loss right there. All the way back, 7-yard loss, all the way back down to the 39-yard line. And the Warriors now with a 4th down. So an opportunity there for Westwood. Officially 4th down and 8 coming up. And it looks like the offense stays out on the field, and now Anthony Wood will take a timeout to talk this one over as they trail here by 7. 5:45 remaining in the first half. Stony Point 24, Westwood 17. Round Rock ISD football continues in just a moment.
Visit Maze Street Boutique in Round Rock for all your shopping needs. Whether you're looking for a special gift or that perfect outfit that everyone will love, we have you covered. Come visit us in-store or shop us online at mazestreet.com. We appreciate your business and thank you for shopping local.
Back alive here at Dragon. Where are the Dragons tonight, you ask, friends? Well, they have a bye week. So Round Rock off this evening. You had one contest last night. And Tristan Rhymes is going to drop back. We saw a fake the last time. Don't think we'd see it again. Instead, this is booted and fielded at the 25 by Rhymes. And great special teams play for Westwood. Rhymes may have gotten a yard return there, if even that, as Rhymes goes down at the 27. 5:34 to go in the half. And it will be the Tigers with an opportunity here. Burn some clock and get some points, leading by 7. And as the quarterback rotation continues, it will be Mason Troyer. It's a good problem to have when you got 2 capable quarterbacks like Stony Point does. Andrew Hill, motion across. From left to right, hands it off. This is Bolton. Bolton 9 yards on 1st down over on the far side. And it'll bring up 2nd down and 1. So Aaron Bolton bouncing to the outside. He's spotted at the 36-yard line. And that's where the 2nd down play will commence as we approach the 5-minute mark remaining here in the first half. Troyer to the line. They run out of the pistol. Hill stands behind him. Hands it off. Oh, pardon me. This is Bolton. Bolton inside the 40. All the way down to the 44-yard line for a Stony Point 1st down. So Aaron Bolton taking the work here on this drive. And it'll be a 1st down. Kelly in on the stop for the Warriors. Ball sitting at the 44. 3 receivers set up to the top side. Oliver James now in the ball game. Where's number 0 up at the top? Here's Troyer. Bolton in motion here to the near side. Troyer looking downfield. The pocket now does collapse. Fires this one. And just getting rid of the ball right there as big Jacob Brown was coming in at Mason Troyer, and I bet he was grunting at him as he came in like a bear, because he was a man on a mission right there as he was chasing after Mason Troyer. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Clock stops on the incompletion. 4:13 remaining here in the half. Operating out of the pistol. Bolton in the backfield. 2 to the top, 1 down to the bottom. This will be Bolton running left, turning upfield into Warrior territory. Shy of the first down, actually spotted at the midfield stripe. So it'll bring up 3rd down and about 4 coming up here for Stony Point. Clock rolling at 3:49. And Stony Point slowly up to the line of scrimmage. Play clock at 10. Troyer stands out of the gun now. Hill in the backfield, 2 to the top, 1 down to the bottom as they scrimmage from the left side hash mark. Troyer fires over to the near side. That's complete at the 45. Breaking into the open field at the 20. The 10-5 touchdown Stony Point. Penalty marker at the back of the play. If it sticks, it's a 50-yard pitch and catch to Aaron Bolton. Will be his 2nd one of the night. But the penalty marker right back around the 21. And holding the call against Stony Point. So this one will make its way back. Great job by Bolton once again. Already with a 30-yard touchdown run in the first quarter. So let's shake this all out. So it's spot foul on the holding. So at the 30. First down coming up for the Tigers. Ball on the right side hash. Mason Troyer back out. Bolton stays in the backfield. He stands to the left. Single receiver here to the long side. 2 up on the top side. Now shifting out is Bolton. Maybe looking that way once again. Here's Troyer. Fires over the middle. Bolton! Beautiful. 30-yard. What's with the 30? Another 30-yard touchdown play tonight. This time it is Aaron Bolton. Once again, he's got one on the ground. This one in the air. And another touchdown pass for Calbus. Touchdown number 7 on the season. Here's Lopez. Troyer sets it down, and Lopez stays perfect on the night. Lopez is going to have to hit the ice tub tonight. That foot and leg are going to be awful sore, as busy as he's been here tonight here in the first half. 3:10 remaining in the first half. Your new score, Stony Point 31 and Westwood 17. Round Rock ISD football will continue in just a moment.
Longtime McNeil parent Brian Kerman is a realtor who works for RE/MAX Capital City. Brian is involved in helping Round Rock families buy, sell, invest, and lease properties in the greater Austin area. He has been doing so for over 24 years. As a thank you to the community, he will be honored to donate $1,000 to your favorite booster club or other 501c3 if you use him and you close on a property. We hope you will contact Brian for all of your real estate needs at 512-921-4490 or at briankerman@remax.net.
Westwood had this knotted up moments ago, but right now a little bit of cushion here for the Tigers. Back up to a 14-point ball game, 31-17. Scott Uffelman, Ontario Jackman Jr. dropping back deep. Lopez will kick this one short. Fielded at the 21, bouncing to the outside. Not a lot of running room there as Ryan Edson trying to find some yardage right there on the shorter kick. Didn't want to get that thing back in the hands right there of Jackman Jr. or Uffelman. I've seen Uffelman work a lot of Westwood magic here the past few years. So with 3:04 remaining in the first half, Westwood will attempt to get more points on the board. And here's the first down and 10 play working from the 25-yard line on the left side hash mark. Standing out of the gun, Cooper Waits. Xavion Sutton, 3 receivers to the bottom, single receiver up to the top. Fires, that complete at the 31 to Norrell for 8 yards on first down. So a good job there, Norrell. Just a simple little slant pattern over to the left side. Kicks it out to the outside, and boom, hits him right in the 4. And the second down play coming up here with a short yard to gain, 2nd and 2. 2 timeouts apiece for both clubs. Norrell lining up to the bottom along with Weston Franz. Haven't seen anything go Franz's direction yet. 2 receivers to the short side left. Davion Sutton stays in the backfield. Waits, drops back, looking, pass over the middle. That pass is in and out of the hands, almost picked off. Trying to hit Colton Case. Boy, I got to tell you, Joaquin Pena momentarily right there. I thought Pena was going to steal that one. But Case with a nice pattern right there and a nicely thrown football from Cooper Waits. And now a 3rd down and 2 play coming up from the 33-yard line. Westwood needing to keep this drive alive right here, trailing 31-17 here in the waning stages of the first half. Waits out of the gun as they operate out of the pistol. A little bit of motion across. That's going to be a blocker. Hands it off to Sutton. Sutton's going to be at the stick. Maybe a half a yard more. So to the 35-yard line. Sticks will shift over on the far side. 1st and 10 for the Westwood Warriors. Clock now rolling once again with 2:35 remaining in the second half. 2 receivers split down to the bottom. Single receiver up to the top. Xavion Sutton in the backfield. He'll line up to the right of quarterback Cooper Waits. Play clock at 9. Waits takes a snap. A little play action. Pocket collapses, and Cooper Waits goes down. Waits trying to get himself out forward, but there were 4 blue shirts right there. Tristan Butler was one of them. You had Butler in the middle of all that. Lucas Garcia. There was just a lot of Stony Point Tigers sitting right there, and then when that pocket collapsed, all the white shirts left, and it was all blue. Couple of yard loss, 2nd down and 12. Ball sitting at the 34. We're at 1:58 remaining here in the half. Triangle formation of receivers down to the bottom of the screen. Single receiver up to the top. Here's Cooper Waits dropping back. His pass over to the far side. That is complete. Cooper Case. And that'll be a Westwood 1st down. Nice job right there. Needed to get 12 yards. He gets 13, and that's going to be a 1st down for the Warriors. So quickly up to the line of scrimmage. 2 timeouts in the back pocket of Anthony Wood. Approaching the midfield stripe. Ball sitting at the 47. And here's Westwood up to the line. 3 down to the bottom, 1 up to the top. Working from the left side, hash mark Sutton there in the backfield. 3-man front, rolling right, looking downfield. Cooper Waits tosses this one complete. Another great grab right there coming back to the football. Beautiful route from Drew Norrell. And that's going to be spotted in Stony Point territory at the 45-yard line. Be about 3 yards shy of the 1st down. Clock rolling. Quickly back up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Westwood for a 2nd down and 2 play. Waits out of the gun, 3 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Trying to reverse jet sweep. Trying to turn up field. Yeah, good job to get out of bounds right there. He's trying to find Ontario Jackman there on the shovel, trying to find some running room that wasn't there and some precious seconds clicking off the clock. So Jackman, a nice job there, says, let me get to the sideline and stop this clock right here and save a timeout. 1:02 remaining. Loss on the play. Oh, no, that is a 1st down. Still managed to get the 1st down. 1st and 10, ball at the 43 at Stony Point. 2 receivers split to each side. Here's Waits. Drops back, sets up a screen, and hit hard. The ball comes loose. Sutton there, able to haul that in. Jordan Garcia right there pops him right in the chest and drops him at the line of scrimmage. And a timeout called, it looks like, by Stony Point. Oh, pardon me, timeout Westwood. So here we go. Warriors with a 2nd down and 10 opportunity coming up as Westwood ties this thing up just about midway through the 2nd quarter. As we were at 17-17, but Stony Point has answered right here with 14 unanswered. And I'm telling you, friends, it is 30-yard touchdowns tonight. You have, for Westwood, the Norrell catch for a touchdown was 30 yards. The 2 touchdowns from Bolton with a 30-yard touchdown run in the first quarter. And just moments ago, a 30-yard touchdown catch for Bolton. So if 30 is your lucky number, friends, this is your ball game here tonight. So the timeout here as Westwood tries to figure out what they want to do here with second down and long coming up. Warriors making their way out onto the field.
Westwood, 2nd and 10 after the timeout at their
Second down and 10 coming up. Waits out of the gun. Xavion Sutton, 3 to the top, 1 down to the bottom. Drops back, looking, throws a fade. This pass is caught here on the near side. Hadn't gone to Weston Franz yet, but he does right here on the right sideline and goes out of bounds, and it is a Westwood first down. Warriors knocking on the door after a 39-yard catch. And here are the Warriors back up to the line. 1 timeout remaining, 39 seconds. It'll be an Auto Nation North red zone opportunity with the ball sitting at the 14-yard line. Warriors up to the line. Sutton stays in the backfield. Triangle up to the top. Single receiver down to the bottom. Rolling left. Looking. That pass is caught. But able to get back to the original line of scrimmage right there as he hits Jackman. Jackman trying to turn upfield, but he was blanketed by Stony Point defender. 2nd and 10, 20 seconds remaining. Dropping back, looking. Cooper waits. Another fade to the corner of the end zone. That one long and falls incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd down and 10. Pena back on the coverage, which is great coverage back there with Colton Case. Ball a little long. I don't think he'd have been able to drag it down in bounds anyway. But the clock does stop on the incompletion. And Westwood still has the 1 timeout. 14 seconds remaining. Snap. Fires into the end zone. That one incomplete. Cooper Waits took a shot when he fired that football. Right as he released that, couldn't have been timed perfect any better. Hit him right on the right shoulder. And down he went, 4th and 10 with 10 seconds remaining. And here comes Josh Jack. Jack already good from 32. And he will attempt a 31-yard field goal. Snap, and the kick is true. So Josh Jack from 31 trims it to an 11-point ball game, 31-20. So Westwood able to get some points, really needed 6 there. But at this point, you are going to take whatever you can get. 31-20 as we work towards the half. Again, our halftime presentation, both bands and drill teams, that'll be coming up. Auto Nation, or pardon me, Covert Ford of Austin scoreboard updates as well. Took a little peek during one of the breaks a while ago. 4th inning score, I believe, at game 1 of the Fall Classic. No score there as the Dodgers and the Yankees go at it in game 1 there in Los Angeles. Lots of stuff happening right there around that Los Angeles area there. You had a massive concert. You've got USC football. You had a high school football game that's going on over at Levi Stadium. And then, of course, that little contest. And, oh, by the way, the Lakers play. And a momentary timeout called. Maybe it's the Clippers. So over to the sideline. 5 seconds here, so probably a time just for the kick. And I would assume this is going to be something that's going to squib along the ground or something that's just going to sit and float. Maybe one of the short little squibbers that we've seen in the past. Entertaining first half here of a 31-20 ball game, back and forth. We did have the one tie. Westwood stops a 14-0 run right there with that Josh Jack 31-yard field goal moments ago. Westwood ready to set this thing a sail. Stony Point still looking for some personnel, and now they'll take a timeout.
Timeout, Stony Point. Their second of the half.
These are the moments you gotta love. If you're in the stadium, ready to go get you some popcorn, get you some kettle corn. They have that amazing kettle corn here at Dragon Stadium, and you're thinking, come on, man. Let's just kick this thing so I can run down there. Maybe you got to make a potty break, whatever you may be doing out in the stands here. And it's like, let's just, can we just kind of do this? 5 seconds remaining. Stony Point still with a timeout. And this is what I was talking about in the opening, where you have these two guys. When you have Coach Cheshire and Coach Wood, this is what you're going to get from these two. We've seen a fake punt from Westwood. And we saw another huge trick play after that from Westwood that totally ignited the Westwood crowd and changed the momentum there momentarily in the second quarter. So let's see. Let's check the odds. Let's see if there will be another timeout. Oh, by the way, Westwood is really, really good at onside kicks. Here we go. Ball on the tee. Stony Point still moving around back there, trying to get set. And this will be smashed all the way back. And rolls into the end zone, come out to the 25. We'll have time for one play.
First and 10, Stony Point at their own 25.
So if I'm keeping my score right, it should be Kenneth Calbus as the quarterback, and indeed he will trot the troops out. I think Calbus should get a pass on this one because he's probably only going to get one play. So I think on this rotation here, it ought to be Calbus gets the next shot. But that's for Craig Cheshire to figure out. He does not care what I say. Victory formation, and down goes Calbus. Final seconds will tick off of the clock here at Dragon Stadium. We've got a good one going on and a must-win for both of these clubs as they head to the locker room. Stony Point leads Westwood by a score of 31-20. We'll come back. We'll have presentations of the bands and drill teams for both schools, scores, and more. This is Round Rock ISD football on the iHSFAN Webcast Network.
Bush's Chicken is a proud supporter of area schools, athletic programs, and booster clubs. With stores in Cedar Park, Round Rock, Georgetown, both North and South Austin, and our newest store serving Pflugerville and Hutto. Bush's serves the Texas standard in real hand-battered fried chicken and crispy tenders, tasty rolls, and that famous Bush's sweet tea. Bush's Chicken, proud supporter of area schools, athletic programs, and booster clubs. The Texas standard. Bush's Chicken. It's good, good, good. Alpha Paving Industries, LLC, is an award-winning, full-service paving and pavement maintenance company. We are headquartered in Round Rock with offices in Houston and Dallas-Fort Worth, servicing cities throughout Texas. In an industry typically known for its lack of professionalism and customer service, Alpha Paving Industries was founded with a vision to provide Texas with a trusted, dependable paving contractor that delivers a strong customer experience, meticulous project management, utmost professionalism, and quality workmanship. In 2013, Alpha Paving Industries LLC was awarded the City of Austin Small Business of the Year Award for its outstanding service in the City of Austin, and was recognized this year as a top contractor with 4constructionpros.com. These awards are a testament to how we do business with all our customers. If you're looking for Texas's most dependable asphalt paving contractor, contact Alpha today.
(31-20) is our halftime score here from Dragon Stadium. Stony Point leads over the Westwood Warriors. Start off our halftime presentation with the Westwood Warrior Band and the Sundancers. Enjoy.
Dancers are under the direction of Miss Emily Petronik and Miss Jenna Drummond. The Sun Dancers would like to thank our platinum sponsors, Abacus Life, Chris Nickens, Eagle Strategies, LLC, Cook, Brooks, Johnson Law Firm, and the Burke family. Good evening. We continue tonight's halftime entertainment as we welcome to the field the Westwood High School Warrior Band. The Warrior Band will be performing part 3 of their 2024 competition show entitled Timeless, a fast forward through music history. And now, please enjoy the Warrior Band's performance of Timeless. drum majors for the Warrior Band are Alex Bond, Jonathan Chow, Alicia Kanazawa de Figueiredo, Cynthia Liu, and Benjamin Nucitelli. Directors for the Warrior Band are Brittany Dacey, Brandon Winters, Bryant Sharpley, Percussion Director Mikey Sheeran, Color Guard Director Mark Estradi. Section of the week is the trumpets. The Westwood Warrior Band would like to thank our drum major level sponsors, Boston Orthodontics.
Realtor who works for RE/MAX Capital City. Brian is involved in helping Round Rock families buy, sell, invest, and lease properties in the greater Austin area. He has been doing so for over 24 years. As a thank you to the community, he will be honored to donate $1,000 to your favorite booster club or other 501c3 if you use him and you close on a property. We hope you will contact Brian for all of your real estate needs at 512-921-4490 or at Brian Kerman at remax.net. Visit Maze Street Boutique in Round Rock for all your shopping needs. Whether you're looking for a special gift or that perfect outfit that everyone will love, we have you covered. Come visit us in-store or shop us online at mazestreet.com. We appreciate your business and thank you for shopping local.
Auto and Tire. Social officers for the Tiger Dancers are Aria Joshua, Quinny Helmkamp, Vice President Nora Rosser, and President Katie Bolsonet. Leading the team on the field are the line officers, Junior Lieutenant Audrey Borner, Senior Lieutenant Lonnie Vu, First Lieutenant Evelyn Plex, and your captain, Abby Watson. Joining the Tiger Dancers on the field this week are the Golden Dancers. The Golden Dancers leaders are Lily Bailiff, Eliza Tionga, and Sydney White. This week, we'd like to honor the following dancers. Golden Dancer of the Week are Alyssa Elias and Braylon Beckworth. Most motivated is Kaylee Sepulvedo. Officer's Choice is Reese Whiteley. And Tiger Dancer of the Week is Avery Stevens. And now for your Friday Night Lights halftime entertainment, the Tiger Dancers and Golden Dancers will perform their palm routine to I Wanna Dance with Someone, played by our Tiger Band. Tiger Dancers would like to wish the Westwood Sun Dancers good luck on their football season. Tonight, the Tiger Band and Sapphire Guard will recognize their senior members. We thank our seniors and their families for all the time and hard work spent to make the Tiger Band and Sapphire Guard the best that it can be. Seniors, as your name is announced, please come forward to be recognized. Sophia Arenas. Sophia is escorted by parents Jonathan and Georgie Arenas. Sophia is a member of the Sapphire Guard and is planning to attend the University of Houston to study public relations. Colin Arning. Colin is escorted by his parents and brothers. Colin plays the mellophone and French horn and plans to attend the Austin Community College Dental Hygiene program. Bryson Bannister. Bryson is escorted by mother Beverly Bannister and great aunt Vanetta Lee. Bryson plays the trumpet and plans to attend Texas A&M University to study computer engineering. Caleb Bellinger. Caleb is escorted by parents Tracy and Charles Bellinger. Caleb plays the trombone and plans to attend a university ROTC program to become a commissioned officer, pilot, and mechanical engineer in the United States Navy. Evan Galloway. Evan is escorted by Ryan and Andrea Galloway. Evan plays the baritone and is planning to attend Texas A&M University to study engineering. Andrew Garza. Andrew is escorted by parents Gil Garza and Marlette Mendez Flores. Andrew plays the mellophone and plans to attend Texas Tech University to major in computer science. Edwin George. Edwin is escorted by parents Suni and Justin George. Edwin is the percussions captain of the drum line who plans to attend the University of Texas at Austin to study electrical and computer engineering. Joshua Gonzalez. Joshua is escorted by parents Joe and Laura Gonzalez. Joshua plays the trumpet and plans to attend the University of Texas at San Antonio to study cybersecurity in business. Anaya Hill. Anaya is escorted by mom Portia Martinez. Anaya plays the trombone and plans to attend the college and major in forensic science. Beth Hune. Beth is escorted by parents Trang and Tri Hune. Beth plays the flute and plans to attend the University of Texas at Austin to major in business. Sherry Jin. Sherry is escorted by Jaehong Jin and Keon Jin. Sherry is a drum major and member of the flute section who plans to go to college on a pre-med track and become a doctor. Addison Marvin. Addison is escorted by parents Desiree Smith and Fernando Uridia. Addison is a member of the Sapphire Guard who plans to attend the University of Texas at Austin to study psychology. Seth Miller. Seth is escorted by parents Aaron and Teresa Miller. Seth is a member of the front ensemble who plans to attend the University of Texas at Austin to major in computer science. Nate Moore. Nate is escorted by his mom and dad. Nate is a member of the percussion section and is planning to attend the Texas Tech University to pursue a business degree. Andrew Mosley. Andrew is escorted by David and Valerie Mosley. Andrew plays the baritone and euphonium and plans to attend the Texas State Technical College to become an electrician. Depriya Oka. Depriya is escorted by mother Angela Oka and brother Henry Oka. Depriya is a member of the Sapphire Guard who plans to attend the University of Texas at Austin. Benji Ross. Benji is escorted by mom Melissa Cochran and brother Cage. Benji is a member of the Sapphire Guard who plans to attend Austin Community College and then transfer to a university to study biochemistry and work in the pharmaceutical field. AJ Schaefer. AJ is escorted by parents Dina and Joe Schaefer. AJ plays the trumpet and plans to attend the University of Texas at San Antonio to study cybersecurity. Elizabeth Shupton. Elizabeth is escorted by Amber and Dan Shupton. Elizabeth plays the saxophone and plans on majoring in aviation to become an international pilot. She hopes to start a nonprofit and fly resources to countries in need. Bradley Thievis. Bradley is escorted by Daniel and Melanie Thievis. Bradley plays the mellophone and oboe and plans to attend the University of North Texas to study music education. Ian Vega. Ian is escorted by parents Adrian and Gabriela Vega. Ian is a member of the percussion section who plans to begin his college career at Austin Community College, then transfer to the University of Texas to study computer science. Raymond Villarreal. Raymond is escorted by his mother, Marilyn Villarreal. Raymond plays the trombone and plans to attend the University of Texas at San Antonio to study cybersecurity. And last is Madeline Woody. Madeline is escorted by Jarka Peterson and John Woody. Madeline is a drum major and member of the flute section who plans to attend the University of Texas at Austin to study biochemistry.
In the heart of Austin, there's a name that reigns supreme, Covert Ford. For over 114 years, Covert Ford has been driven by the community, offering unbeatable service and a wide selection of vehicles. From the rugged F-150 to the iconic Expedition, Covert Ford has the perfect ride for every journey life offers. Visit Covert Ford Austin, where community drives us. CovertFord.com, off Research Boulevard. Join the Covert family today.
Back at Dragon Stadium, halftime score, it is Stony Point Tigers leading the Westwood Warriors 31-20. Stony Point band senior night here, always a really cool time there. Give us a chance to go to our Covert Ford of Austin scoreboard. Take a look at some of the scores happening here around the region. Of course, you had action last night here in 25-6A as Cedar Ridge puts it on Manor by a score of 31-14. The Bowie Bulldogs win over Aikens 48-0 in that ball game. Game's in progress as we speak right now. A halftime score. Thorndale leads Johnson City 27-7. Back to 25-6A. They are underway about halfway or so. And it is McNeil leading Cedar Ridge by a score of 27-14. Other action, Eastview. Oh, you got a good one going on right here. Colleen Chaparral trailing Eastview by a score of 21-19 as we shift over to Leander ISD. It is Rouse leading Leander by a score of 24-14. Georgetown continues to roll this year. They lead Glenn 45-24. Second quarter score, Somerville over Bartlett, 15-0 is the score there. Third quarter score, Blanco over Lexington, 10-7. Final score, and again, I'm reading off my Dave Campbell's Texas football app, so don't know if this is right or not, but this isn't even the score in the World Series right now. Granger over McDade by a score of 2-0. Just underway in the third quarter. Thrall over Comfort, 33-17. Halftime, it is Brenham leading Colleen Ellison, 29-14. Got a good one going on with Lake Belton and Cedar Park. They are tied at 21. Monroe Stadium back to 25-6A. It's Vandergrift leading Hutto, 24-0. Pflugerville leads the Crockett Cougars, 41-0. You go down south, Anderson and Hayes Consolidated, 21-20 in that contest. Second quarter score, LBJ all over Northeast, 51-0 right there. Here's the one that a lot of folks had circled tonight, the Battle of the Lakes over at Lake Travis University. But right now it is the visitors up on top as Westlake leads 14-3 over Lake Travis. Dripping Springs over Del Valley, 28-10 as they approach the halftime there. Stephenville over Lampasas, 21-14. Salado leads Gerald at the half, 14-7. Lehman Lobos trailing the Hendrickson Hawks, 21-0. Rockdale trailing Cameron Yo, 21-3. It is Wimberley leading Gonzales by a score of 31-10. Taylor at the half, all over Austin Eastside there, 36-0. Liberty Hill on top of McCallum, 42-30 is your score in that one right there. And as we shift over here, it looks like the last one that we have is over in College Station, just underway in the third quarter. State-ranked College Station Cougars lead Lockhart by a score of 42-3. That is your halftime scoreboard presented by the great folks over at Covert Ford. Go check them out if you're looking for a brand new or pre-owned Ford. Third quarter getting set to roll for us here at Dragon Stadium, and it started out with Stony Point really asserting themselves, but Westwood comes storming back, and we were 17-17. Westwood able to get the field goal at the end of the first half to trim this down to an 11-point ball game, but 31-20. So it's going to be up to the Westwood defense to try to neutralize the big plays. It's been big plays on both sides of the field, but I mean, obviously, Captain Obvious, it is Stony Point at this point that's making more bigger plays, and that's how they lead by 11. Again, taking a look at the district standings coming into this tonight. I mentioned that this was an extremely important contest looking at district standings. 5-0 is Vandy, and they lead. Round Rock 5-1, they are off. 4-2 Vista Ridge, that is after last night. Hutto 3-2, and they trail Vandy. Cedar Ridge is 3-3. They trail. McNeil's 2-3, and they lead. Westwood is 1-4. They obviously trail. Stony Point is 1-5. They lead. And this is updated with Manor last night. Manor has already lost last evening. So that gives you a good look. Top four are going to make their way in. If it all ended right now, it would be very confusing because you would have it in that, as always happens in this district, you get around that fourth place, and that seems to be where all those tiebreakers are. There's one clear-cut winner of the district. Second place is usually pretty cut and dry. Then you get to third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, and now 9 in a 9-team district, and it's who gets left out. Last year it was these Westwood Warriors. They were 7-3 and lost on a tiebreaker to Round Rock. A head-to-head matchup against Round Rock. A field goal ball game cost Westwood a trip to the playoffs a year ago. I think we're headed on that path once again in 25-6A. Before we get our second half started off, we'll step away 22 seconds for a word from iHSFAN.
To the Horn Webcast Network, powered by iHSFAN. If you're interested in advertising on or privately supporting this webcast, please reach out to us on Twitter at iHSFAN. All audio rights of this webcast presentation belong to iHSFAN, and any intent to rebroadcast or retransmit must have express written consent from iHSFAN.
Back here at Dragon, Rodney Rodriguez. Thank you all for checking us out on YouTube on the iHSFAN Webcast Network. Again, as I always ask you, friends, if you are checking in and you haven't done so already, please subscribe, like, and share the iHSFAN YouTube page. Again, you can go back and relive all of this action at any time. And the iHSFAN Webcast Network takes a lot of pride in saying that all the programming on the iHSFAN Webcast Network is free to the end user. You get a lot of streaming companies, you got to buy subscriptions and so forth. All we ask is you subscribe, but it's free. Free 99, the best price that you are going to find. Noah Lopez will be kicking off. Again, Noah Lopez, busy man tonight. Ontario Jackman Jr., Scott Uffelman back deep for the Warriors as we get set to go here with third quarter action. 31-20. Short kick, fair catch, call for and made. Oh my goodness, better hurry up and get back on top of that one. Had some hands on it. It's going to be about a 15-yard loss there, not able to field the kick for Cameron Olofsson. And it'll be the Warrior offense. Get set to make their way out.
Number 18.
Trailing by 11. It's been a lot of Xavion Sutton. There's been some big plays from Drew Norrell. And Josh Jack has been extremely busy as well tonight with 2 field goals. It'll be first down for the Warriors as they will operate from the 10-yard line. Ball sitting over on the left side hash mark. They are traveling left to right if you were on audio only. Westwood in the whites, Stony Point in the blue and gray. Cooper Waits will hand it off to Xavion Sutton.
Sutton, the ball carrier.
Sutton pounds it out there to about the 15-yard line. So able to get 6 yards on the first down play. Second down and 4 coming up for the Warriors. Just underway here in the second half in a 31-20 ball game. 25-6A action. 2 receivers down to the bottom, single receiver up to the top. Here's a handoff to Sutton as he tries to bounce off a left tackle out to the outside. And he did a lot of running and got about a yard and a half. Coming in on the stop is Daniel for the Tigers. And you got a third down coming up, first third down coming up of the second half. So Westwood definitely don't want to start with a 3-and-out, trailing by 11 with 11 minutes remaining. Standing out of the gun, here's Cooper Waits. Single receiver, short side left. Waits fires complete over on the far side, able to hit the tight end. Nice job right there as he hits Charlie Fry. Charlie Fry grabs it and turns upfield. Scampers for about 7 yards, and that's going to be a Westwood first down. So the Warriors able to convert that one. And Westwood keeps the drive alive. Ball sitting now at the 25-yard line. 10:38 remaining in the third quarter. Cooper Waits out of the gun. Xavion Sutton, 2 receivers split to each side. A little zone read action, all kinds of room right up the middle for Xavion Sutton. Sutton's going to pick up 10 yards. That's going to be a Westwood first down as he just plunges right behind his center. Goes right up the field. And Westwood with the first down. Warriors stack it back up. Line of scrimmage at 34-yard line. Westwood quickly back up to the line of scrimmage. Ball sitting on the left side hash mark. 2 receivers split to each side. Short side is the short side left. There's a delayed draw once again. Xavion Sutton, and Sutton to the 41. So Xavion Sutton for 6 more. So just going straight to the ground game right here. 2-score ball game very early on. But as I mentioned, this is where the pressure is going to go back over to the Westwood defense. If you're able to convert from the 41-yard line. Standing out of the gun once again, Waits. He will fire over the middle. Drew Norrell complete at the 44-yard line. He'll advance inside the 40 all the way down to the 38-yard line. He's actually spotted at the 40. So Drew Norrell with a big hitter. Norrell's been that solid Swiss Army knife all season long here for Cooper Waits, and he's definitely done it here tonight. 4th huge play from number 4 tonight. 9 minutes remaining in the third. Waits out of the gun, Sutton down on the bottom side. Takes a handoff, hops over, and barrel rolls forward to the 30. He's actually spotted at the 31 for a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up second down and 1. So Westwood is going right down the field. Injury timeout on the field, so you've got a Tiger down. So we'll pause momentarily as our Stony Point training crew makes their way out to take a look and make sure that that gentleman is okay. And while we do that, how about a word from our friends at Posh Events?
Are you ready to take your celebrations to the next level? Imagine luxury indoor sleepovers that bring the magic of glamping right into your home, or a posh picnic party that brings elegance and charm to your outdoor space. Whether you're planning a birthday bash or a simple get together with friends, Pop Up Parties and Posh Events is here to make your dreams come true for any special occasion. Our event planning services will ensure every detail is perfect, leaving you free to enjoy the moment. So let Pop Up Parties and Posh Events turn your next celebration into a memorable masterpiece.
Player up and off the field under his own power, and now over to the sideline. Westwood operating here with a 2nd down and 1 coming up at the Stony Point 29-yard line. So the Warriors have taken this first drive right here, chewed up about 4.5 minutes so far, trying to bite into that advantage. Now it's going to be Sutton going in motion over to the left side. Waits. Finds a hole right up the middle, inside the 20, still running to the 15, inside the 10, all the way down to the 8-yard line. Cooper Waits, the sophomore, for 23 yards. And Westwood deep inside the red zone. Another Auto Nation red zone opportunity this time for Westwood. Cooper Waits, it's the first time we've watched him utilize the wheels here tonight. Here's an opportunity for the Warriors as we clock this thing down, working towards the 8-minute mark remaining here in the third. Waits up to the line of scrimmage. Sutton, two receivers split to each side. Oh, ball on the carpet once again. Waits able to scoop it up, and he's got a hole over on the left side, turns upfield, and somehow makes lemonade out of that. Inside all the way down to we're going to check the spot here. The officials are still moving. It looks like this is all the way down to the 4. Somehow he got 6.5 yards out of that as the ball was rolling around on the carpet. 2nd down and goal coming up, actually spotted on the 1. We saw the Wildcat package from Westwood in this spot earlier. Let's take a look and see what Anthony Wood does here with this opportunity. Westwood up to the line. Waits. Hands it to Sutton. Sutton into the end zone. And it is his 2nd touchdown of the night, a 1-yard run. Xavion Sutton pulls Westwood closer. Great drive for Westwood to start the 3rd quarter. Definitely with that, and that's where it makes it even more imperative that they were able to get the field goal that I said that they needed a touchdown for at the end of the half. I stand corrected. Josh Jack, kick is up and good. 7:06 remaining in the 3rd quarter. And we tighten it up once again from Dragon Stadium in Round Rock, Texas. This is the iHSFAN Webcast Network, Round Rock ISD football. It's Stony Point 31, Westwood 27. Round Rock ISD football continues in just a moment.
Interested in or looking for a home in the premier 55 and better community of Sun City, Texas? Trust the Stacy Group and realtor Cameron Freeman. Cameron specializes in buying and selling new and resale homes in the active adult Del Webb community in beautiful Georgetown, Texas. Contact realtor Cameron Freeman at the Stacy Group today with a text or call to 512-740-1836 to learn more.
And here's Westwood once again. Did I mention Westwood is very productive, always has been at onside kicks. Don't really think you need it in the 31-27 ball game, but I know both of these coaches extremely well, and they will kick this one deep. It's fielded at the 7. Bouncing to the outside, trying to find some running room. Aaron Bolton able to get it back out to the 21. And it'll be first down there. The first offensive possession coming up here for Stony Point. In on the stop, Josh Hansen there for the Warriors. Take a look and see which quarterback we get. If we get Kenneth Calbus or if they go back the other direction with Mason Troyer, and it will be Calbus. And his fleet of backs this time, it will be Andrew Hill, who wears number 20. 1st and 10, the line of scrimmage is the 21-yard line for Stony Point. Zone read, sweeping to the outside. Hill turns upfield. He's got running room at the 30. Tripped up there at the 34, 15 yards on 1st down, and Stony Point moves the sticks. Nice job right there by Stony Point. You get a surge there on the line of scrimmage. The C's parted, and off goes Hill. Spotted officially at the 34, so it's 14 yards on the carry. They travel right to left. Ball sitting on the right side, hash mark. Calbus out of the gun. Staying in the backfield with him is Hill. 2 receivers split to each side. Short motion coming from the far side. Here's the handoff. Hill once again. Forward for about 4.5. Trying to find some room there, but Westwood able to converge over. They don't stop there. Cameron Green, so Cam Green comes in and lays the hit right there as the reinforcements make their way in. 6 minutes remaining in the third. 31-27 our score here from Dragon Stadium. To the line of scrimmage, 2nd down and 6. Line of scrimmage at 38 of Stony Point. 2 receivers to the top side, single receiver down to the bottom. Ball sitting right in the middle of the field. Single back in the backfield, short motion. Here's the handoff. Hill, and Hill bouncing to the outside once again. Hill picks up the 1st down and more. Out past the 45, down to the 46. So Andrew Hill getting the work right here as he picks up 9. And that's a 1st down for Stony Point. This third quarter is flying by as we stand at 5:25. Westwood chewing up 5.5 minutes of the clock on their touchdown drive to trim this back to 31-27. Hill stays in the backfield, operating out of the pistol. Calbus, 3.5 yards back deep out of the gun. 2 to the top, 1 down to the bottom. Going back to Hill. Hill at midfield into Westwood territory. And he'll be spotted at the 48. 48-yard line there is coming in on the stop as Hewitt for Westwood. But Stony Point doing a tremendous job right here, just burning clock and turning the wheels right here with Andrew Hill. And Hill's going to stay in, so flanking to the outside is going to be Gomez. Tristan Ryan's down to the bottom of your screen. Hill stays in the backfield. It's actually 2 to the top, but you got the burners on the outside. Here's Calbus. He'll go to the air. Fires to the far side. Trying to hit Gomez. Good coverage back there. The pass a little behind Gomez. And that'll fall incomplete harmlessly to the turf. To bring up a 3rd down and 5 coming up. So Westwood here trying to stall this drive, but a big 3rd down and 5 coming up right here. And you have to think with Hill what we've watched him do. That might be your go-to, but as I say that, here comes Aaron Bolton. So you're going to have Bolton and Hill in the backfield. Matthew Gonzalez shifts to the top side. 2 receivers down to the bottom. Motion there from Bolton. Calbus running right. Oh, the pressure comes in. Westwood able to close it down, and Westwood with a massive stop as Caius Coy comes in and lays the hit. And that's going to bring up from the 47-yard line of Westwood, looking at about a 3rd and 4.5. Let's take a look at this decision time here for Craig Cheshire. The 31-27 ball game. So Bolton on the field. Splitting Rhymes and Gonzalez out to each side. Calbus out of the gun. Oh, a little movement here on the near side, and that is going to be against Stony Point. Alex Freeman, about a millisecond ahead there of the count, and he lunges forward. That's going to be a 5-yard penalty, and it'll be 4th and 9. So guess who? Noah Lopez back out on the field. Drew Norrell will drop back for the Warriors. He stands back around his 13-yard line. Lopez will do all that he can to put this through the end zone if at all possible. Don't think they want it in the hands of Norrell. This will be fielded by Norrell at the 16. Turns upfield at the 20. Bouncing to the outside, 25-30. Norrell hit at the 32 and will fall forward to the 33-yard line. Pretty good field position coming up here for Westwood. 18-yard return there for Drew Norrell. And with 3:25 remaining, trailing 31-27, the men in white with an opportunity here. Another great atmosphere here at Dragon Stadium. Both teams traveling extremely well. Again, if you're catching this from a location not familiar with Round Rock ISD, this is not the home stadium for either team. Two stadiums in Round Rock ISD, of course, Dragon here and the Kelly Reeves Athletic Complex over in Northwest Austin. Handoff up the middle, Xavion Sutton. Tristan Butler in on the stop. Gain of a couple, 2nd down and 8. Coming up for the Warriors as the clock continuing to roll down, approaching the 3-minute mark remaining here in the third quarter. Ball resting at the 37, just shy of the left side hash mark. Two receivers split down to the bottom. It's going to be Franz and Norrell, so if he goes to the air, he may look this way. Swing pass over to the far side, just a little long. He's trying to swing it quickly over to the far side to Colton Case. Pass just a little bit long. It may have been one of those things where Colton Case, if he'd have caught that, he may have regretted it. He had a Tiger coming at him, the full head of steam. Oh, I didn't tell you guys. Top of the 6th, 1-0 was that baseball score. The Dodgers leading the Yankees in Game 1 of the World Series. Two highest price rosters, two biggest markets in Major League Baseball. Shohei Ohtani, Aaron Judge. Movement there along the front of the offensive line for Westwood. Taylor Wofford, the senior, came up out of his stance. And those penalty markers come in flying quick. Let's take a look here. I don't know if Westwood may have been trying to call a timeout, or if we had offsides on the defense. And that is indeed the call. Offsides is Leighton Smith, our referee. And it'll be a 5-yard mark-off on the Tigers. So much more manageable 3rd down coming up here for the Warriors. 3rd down and 3. Ball now resting at the 42-yard line.
3rd down, 3 yards ago for Westwood at the 42.
So out of the gun once again, here is Cooper Waits. Xavion Sutton there, 2 receivers split to each side. 3-man front showing blitz from Stony Point. They back that off, handing it off. Xavion Sutton powers past the 45 into Stony Point territory. This absolutely will not go down. He's marked there at the midfield stripe, so Xavion Sutton having some kind of night right here with the clock rolling at 2:34 remaining in the 3rd. 2 split to each side. Ball at midfield. Sutton to the outside, breaks another tackle. And Xavion Sutton inside the 45 down to the 44. So Xavion Sutton will set up a 2nd down and 4 there on that carry. Clock heading towards 2 minutes. Personnel change there for Westwood. Wade Allen, junior running back, comes making his way in to give Xavion Sutton a little air check right there, as it's been Sutton here in the second half. It's been Sutton all game, but especially here in the second half. Motion coming from left to right. Going to run the jet sweep, trying to turn upfield. Just nothing there. The fly sweep, trying to run it to the outside. Ontario Jackman Jr. thought he was going to turn upfield, but just couldn't do it right there, as you had Harrison Butler coming in on the stop. Was able to bottle him up. He actually lost 2.5 yards there, so 3rd down coming up for the Warriors, 3rd down and 7.
7 yards to go for Westwood at the Stony Point.
Xavion Sutton makes his way back into the ball game.
Let's cheer on this defense.
Line of scrimmage is a 47. 31-27 is our score. Late in the 3rd quarter. Approaching a minute remaining. Drops back. Looking. Pass. Complete. Norrell at the 30. He's hit and dropped right there. Drew Norrell cutting across the field. And once again, it is Norrell with another massive play. Sumter in on the stop. The coverage was good. It's just a great grab from Norrell. And the pass from Waits. Frozen rope right across the field here at Dragon Stadium. Line of scrimmage at 30. Sutton stands to the left of Cooper Waits. Quick pass over to the far side. It's Norrell. He'll pick up the first down and more. 15 yards on the far side as he lowers the shoulder and goes out of bounds at the 12. And Westwood rolling with 27 seconds. Clock stops on the out of bounds and on the chain reset. So with the ball at the 12, it'll be 1st and 10 with an opportunity to get a first down without a touchdown. Play clock rolling at 13. Here's Westwood up to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers split to each side. Sutton stands to the right of Waits. Draw play. Sutton just will not go down. All the way down to the 5. He is spotted there. And it happens quick, just 7 yards that fast right there from Sutton. And that in all likelihood is going to be the final play of the third quarter. He had 3 drives in this quarter. Westwood chews up the clock, 5.5 minutes. Stony Point chews up the clock right around 4.5 minutes. Westwood right now, you figure in the difference. We're not doing any math tonight. But we go to the fourth quarter from Dragon Stadium in a pivotal 25-6A game. Your score, Stony Point 31, Westwood 27. Round Rock ISD continues, or Round Rock ISD football continues in just a moment.
Bush's Chicken is a proud supporter of area schools, athletic programs, and booster clubs. With stores in Cedar Park, Round Rock, Georgetown, both North and South Austin, and our newest store serving Pflugerville and Hutto. Bush's serves the Texas standard in real hand-battered fried chicken and crispy tenders, tasty rolls, and that famous Bush's sweet tea. Bush's Chicken, proud supporter of area schools, athletic programs, and booster clubs. The Texas standard. Bush's Chicken. It's good, good, good. In the heart of Austin, there's a name that reigns supreme, Covert Ford. For over 114 years, Covert Ford has been driven by the community, offering unbeatable service and a wide selection of vehicles. From the rugged F-150 to the iconic Expedition, Covert Ford has the perfect ride for every journey life offers. Visit Covert Ford Austin, where community drives us. CovertFord.com, off Research Boulevard. Join the Covert family today.
As we start the fourth quarter of action, Westwood has the ball, 2nd down.
Let's take it to the fourth, friends. Here we go. 31-27, Westwood on the move. 31-20 at the half, Westwood with a touchdown. And here's Cooper Waits, Xavion Sutton in the backfield, working from the 5-yard line. 2nd down, handoff, Sutton plunges forward, and the ball comes loose. I think Xavion Sutton was trying to stretch for the end zone. The ball pops loose. Stony Point says they have it. We'll wait on the official call right here as they try to unpile the scrum. Let's take a look. Waiting on the call, it is Stony Point ball. At the 1-yard line. Xavion Sutton looked like he was trying to get that extra reach. Looked like he was doing the Des Bryant move in the catch that wasn't. Ball comes loose and Stony Point falls on top of it. Huge break for the Tigers. First turnover of the ball game, as a matter of fact. Wow, we've had some personal fouls. But that is the first turnover. With that, it's going to be first down for the Tigers at the 1.5-yard line. So in the shadow of his own goalposts, welcome back in Mason Troyer at quarterback. Two-step drop, fires, pass over to the far side, and boy, that's when it's nice when you've got those athletes like that. Tristan Rhymes just gets himself open on the outside, a little hook route, and Troyer lays it right in the breadbasket, and you get away from that goal line. 6-yard gain, 2nd down and 4 coming up as the ball spotted at the 8-yard line. So the Tigers with a little bit of breathing room right here. STP up to the line of scrimmage, 3 receivers to the bottom, single receiver short side right. Little bit of motion. Pistol formation. Troyer with the give, big time running room at the 20-25. On the far sideline, driven out of bounds at about the 45-yard line, a huge run. And just like that, it is Aaron Bolton, 33 yards on the carry. And the Tigers say, what goalposts? Aaron Bolton, huge night for number 8. Line of scrimmage now, the 38-yard line. Pistol formation, Troyer hands it off. This is Bolton trying to bounce to the outside once again. He does it again. Stretches midfield into Westwood territory, tumbles, and it's Bolton for 12 more. Spotted at the midfield stripe, and Stony Point quickly. The big plays tonight for Stony Point have been massive. It's been Bolton, the man that's made it happen. You've seen Kenneth Calbus with huge plays, and Andrew Hill with a couple of big bursts, and a 1st and 10. Hill in the ball game now. Hill running left at the 45 to the 40, over on the far side. Driven out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Andrew Hill and this Westwood defense, you can take a look at them right now on this drive. They are back on their heels. You got hands on the hips. And Stony Point is pouncing on this opportunity. They're quickly heading back to the line of scrimmage, just racking up 1st downs right here. And here comes Gomez and Rhymes here to the near side, staying out of the pistol formation. Hill stays in the backfield, empty set over to the far side. Handing it off, Hill. This time Westwood able to bottle him up just a little bit. Andrew Hill able to get back to the original line of scrimmage there at the 31. That's going to be the spot right there as he is brought down. As coming into the play is Josh Hansen. So Hansen able to lead the charge there for the Warriors. So a little bit of momentary stop right here. Get a little bit of a break there for the Westwood defense with Stony Point quickly back out of the pistol once again. You got motion going from right to left. Here's Hill at the 30, the 25, into the open field, makes a move at the 10, and he'll sail into the end zone for 31 yards. Touchdown, Stony Point. Oh, man, I wanted him to score a 30-yard touchdown. Andrew Hill gets into the stat line. And that right there was just domination, controlling the line of scrimmage. Talk about old school dirty football, and I mean in the trenches. There it was. Noah Lopez, 1.5 minutes on that drive. Kick is up and good. A little bit of breathing room once again for Stony Point. 10-14 remaining in the ball game. Brand new score. It's Stony Point 38, Westwood 27. Round Rock ISD football will continue in just a moment.
Are you looking for a little something extra to get your business noticed? At Ideal Signs, they specialize in custom signage and large format digital printing in a variety of media. Their in-house design department can work with you to create custom artwork to your specifications. They'll work with you to conceptualize, design, and produce any custom projects or idea that you might have. Call 512-930-7446 or visit signsforsports.com. Ideal Signs, family owned and operated since 1969.
Frustrating part of that for Westwood when they go back and watch the game film is that they were on the brink of taking the lead right there with the fumble. down at the goal line, and Stony Point flips the field on him and goes 99 yards. It stretches the lead back out to 11 once again, 38-27. Lopez. Uffelman dropping back along with Jackman Jr. This kick is fielded, off of the hip, and the ball is loose. There's a scrum. Let's see who comes out with it. Stony Point says they have it. I thought I saw a Warrior on top of it, but it went right off of the hip pad of the up man, and it's recovered by Westwood. There's a penalty marker on the field as well. But, oh, my goodness, that would have been Katie bar the door right there, because that would have been deep in Westwood territory. And the official standing right around the 23 on the Westwood side of the field here for this discussion. And the call will be another personal foul.
Personal foul against
and
Westwood.
These have, for both teams, have come at the most well, not that there's a timely time for it, but as this game has fluctuated back and forth with momentum, it's been the personal foul calls that have slashed momentum. This time, it happens to Westwood with Stony Point firmly in control. That 99-yard drive that we just watched right there was a thing of beauty. And now Westwood will make their way back out. And if anything, give that defense a break. That was a shorter drive for Stony Point, but my goodness, that defense was run like a track meet. 1st and 10 from the 13, 10 minutes remaining. Here's a handoff to Sutton. Sutton runs to the left side.
Sutton, the ball carrier.
Maybe a yard.
Butler
In on the stop for Stony Point.
Short gain of 1 on the
and
play. 2nd and 9
it'll be
for Westwood.
2nd down and 9 rolling up here for the men in white. As they come to the line of scrimmage, checking in is the sophomore once again, Ontario Jackman Jr. He'll line up here to the near side. Westwood going right to left. 2 receivers split to each side. Xavion Sutton stands in the backfield to the right of Cooper Waits. Little play action. Pass trying to hit Norell over on the right side. Pass is low and not able to pull that in. So it will be a 3rd down coming up. 3rd down and 9 here for the Westwood Warriors.
Down, Tiger Nation. 9 yards to go for Westwood at their own 14.
Been about a minute maybe off the clock here on this drive for the Warriors. And here's Cooper Waits, most likely a passing situation. 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. He's got Sutton there with him in the backfield. 3-step drop, looking downfield. Cooper Waits, he has time, and incomplete. Had a drag route going right there across the middle as he had Jackman Jr. slashing across the field. He's not able to hit him there. The outstretched hand right there. And from the 14-yard line, 4th down and 9 coming up. And that was a quick one. So this defense over on the far side for Westwood, it's going to have to be a quick blow and then get back out onto the field.
Ryan Murphin back in punt formation for Westwood. Tristan Rhymes
dropping back is Rhymes for Stony Point. He stands at his own 48-yard line. Good kick, fair catch called for and made there at the 49 of Stony Point. And it'll be 1st down right there for the Stony Point Tigers with 9:14 remaining here in the 3rd quarter, or in the contest. Here's an opportunity for Stony Point. Add more points here and try to sail this thing back to the house. 49-yard line of Stony Point as Kenneth Calbus will bring the offense out. Aaron Bolton in the backfield. And a whistle. Don't really know why, but anyway, we're about to resume. Calbus out of the gun. Bolton will take the handoff, trying to sweep it to the right side at midfield. Turns upfield, tight rope in the sidelines at the 25. Driven out of bounds at the 20. And Aaron Bolton turning it on once again. Aaron Bolton, huge on the 29-yard scamper for Aaron Bolton. Clock stops with 9:04 remaining. And right now, this is Stony Point just in full throttle mode here. Out of the pistol. Handing it off to Bolton. Bolton breaks a tackle, sails, spins at the 20. All the way down to the 14-yard, or pardon me, all the 11-yard line. So Aaron Bolton, we hadn't seen him spin tonight. He does a spin move right there and picks up about 5 more yards. Line of scrimmage is the 11. Clock continues to roll. Kenneth Calbus up to the line of scrimmage. Flanking 3 down to the bottom. Single receiver up to the top side. You got motion from right to left, handing it off. This is Bolton. Great tackle right there as he was running here to the near side, and you had Cam Green that dropped the shoulder right there and got right around the ankles and brought him down. That's how you slow those guys down right there. Green with a tremendous job of doing that. Second down and 7 from the 8. Bolton will stay in the backfield as Stony Point operates out of the pistol. Single set, or empty set down to the bottom. Bolton diving and will stay upright into the end zone for an 8-yard touchdown. It is Bolton. His great night continues here for Stony Point. Bolton, his 3rd touchdown.
Lopez in for the point.
Lopez for the extra point. Try to tack on the PAT. Good hold, and Lopez stays perfect on the night. 7:54 remaining in the ball game. Stony Point once again 14 unanswered as we play with 7:54 remaining in the ball game. It's Stony Point 45, Westwood 27. Round Rock ISD football and the iHSFAN Webcast Network will continue in just a moment.
Visit Maze Street Boutique in Round Rock for all your shopping needs. Whether you're looking for a special gift or that perfect outfit that everyone will love, we have you covered. Come visit us in-store or shop us online at mazestreet.com. We appreciate your business and thank you for shopping local.
It has been those momentum shifts that I keep alluding to here tonight where it looked like Westwood, and maybe the backbreaker, depending on how this shakes out, will be the drive with Xavion Sutton as the ball pops loose there at the goal line. And Cedar Ridge responds by going 99 yards for a touchdown. And now they padded that with another score. And it's going to be Uffelman and Jackman back deep for the Tigers. Need a score, and you need it fast. Lopez is going to kick it short. This is fielded at the 21. Out to the 30, about a 12-yard return right there. Josiah Kent. It'll bring up 1st and 10 coming up here for the Westwood offense as Coach Wood will roll that offense out. I said lots of sophomores on that Westwood squad. Led by Cooper Waits. Very good night tonight for Cooper Waits. Xavion Sutton, the senior running back, senior leader there of the offense, has been just massive tonight. Ball at the 34-yard line. And now Westwood operates out of the pistol. 2 set each way, reverse going back the other way. This is Drew Norrell. He'll fire. This pass is almost intercepted. Trying the reverse pass, trying to go downfield to Weston Franz. stepping right in front of that was Landon Schluter, pardon me. As he jumped up in front of that one, and it falls incomplete. And it'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Ball sitting at the 34-yard line. Clock stops on the incompletion with 7:40 showing on the clock. Pardon me, Eric Spencer back on the coverage there, number 7. Waits drops back, looking this direction. Pocket collapses, and Cooper Waits goes down. 3rd sack of the night. This time it's Tristan Butler, big number 94, leading the pack for the Tigers. And going from bad to worse right here is now a 3rd down and 14 officially, as we check out the scoreboard here at Dragon. Third down and 14, ball at the 30-yard line here for the Warriors. It's been a valiant effort, but this is just, at this point, Stony Point is just outrun them at this point. Waits pass, he's hit as he throws. And that will bring up 4th down as Mendez coming right through the middle of the line right there, and he lays the hit. Waits not able to get the full velocity behind that pass, and it falls short and just kind of squibs itself. 4th down and 14 coming up, ball at the 30. Offense stays out. Warriors a quick huddle right there at the line of scrimmage. Play clock at 10. And here's Waits. Play clock at 5. Takes a snap, drops back. Pressure coming from the backside, and down he goes once again. Just too much pressure right there. Grabs a hold of him, and down he goes. Jeremiah Burby comes in and makes the sack. 6:40 remaining. And maybe the last hurrah right there for the Warriors. Plenty of time. Say it all the time. This district, my years of calling these games, I've seen some amazing things. Here's Hill into the ball game. Here's a handoff. Hill once again into the open field. Penalty marker on the play. 24-yard touchdown if it sticks. Andrew Hill, that all happening right there where he had his blockers right around the 10. So let's wait on the call there. Have a feeling this one is going to be erased. But we'll wait on the official call as I try to find the white hat. And this is against the Tigers.
The touchdown won't count.
So with the 10-yard penalty there, it'll first down once again, but the Tigers. So here's a chance for the Tigers. For the line will be right around the 17. Spot foul there on the hold. Hill in the backfield. Troyer is the quarterback. 2 receivers to the top. And this one whistled dead. We're going to have some movement, and now we got some extracurriculars happening over there at the end of the play. And more discussions abounding. Tigers beginning to go backwards here on this drive. 4th quarter, Vandy leads Hutto 38-6. Looks like Vandy's going to stay undefeated. More scores here as we work McNeil 46-28 over Cedar Ridge. And so Hill on the carry. So McNeil, much needed win there for McNeil. So now they are going to draw even. If that sticks, they will draw even with Cedar Ridge at 3-3 and obviously hold the tiebreaker. And that's right out there. That is position 5, right in front of them, Hutto. Hutto trailing Vandy. Looks like Hutto will go down. So you're going to have 3 teams at 3-3 for that final playoff spot. Again, weeks to go, but here we go again. This, every year, this is what we get here in this district. Troyer stands. Hill in the backfield, trying to take the clock down as far as he can. Hands it off to Hill. Hill with open spaces, hit at the 10. Breaks a tackle there, and he gets to the 9. Clock at 5:19. First and goal coming up for the Tigers. Working from the 9. Mason Troyer. I like this 2-quarterback attack right here. I really like it. And what you're seeing right here is you get Troyer and Hill, and then you get Calbus, and you get Aaron Bolton. Handoff. Hill into the end zone. 9 yards. Touchdown, Stony Point. It's what you call a good deal right there. You get a fresh quarterback and a fresh running back every possession when you take on Stony Point. It's a better deal than you're going to find at Costco. 9 yards. And here comes, you know who? Lopez. Kick is good. 4:48 remaining in the ball game. Stony Point 52, Westwood 27. Warrior football continues in just a moment.
The Lodge Poker Club is a members-only card club offering a wide range of daily and tournament gameplay. In Round Rock, just off exit 251 on I-35, the Lodge now boasts the largest card room in Texas with 82 tables, comfortable chairs, and 40 75-inch TVs. The Lodge provides fully trained dealers and on-site security with state-of-the-art camera system to ensure the comfort and safety of our members. Open 24 hours a day. More information at thelodgepokerclub.com or call us at 512-614-4045.
52-27 our score here from Dragon Stadium. Round Rock ISD football and the iHSFAN Webcast network. Lopez will kick it off as Scott Uffelman drops back, along with Jackman.
Ontario Jackman Jr. Scott Uffelman back deep, the deep man for Westwood.
High kick, it's short, taken at the 19-yard line. This is Uffelman. Uffelman's got running room at the 30, spins and gets down to the 37.
On the return.
So Uffelman with a good return there.
Special teams tackle by number 14, Matthew Gonzalez.
And Warriors with 4:41 will scrimmage from the,
Return cover 17 yards.
let's take a look and see where they're setting it. They're moving the
First and 10.
football around here. There's 2 guys with footballs. They're like, where do you want to put this? All right, here, you take this one. Here, you put that one there. Wait, I'm not sure where I want to put it. Let me go over here. Nope, I'm going to take one step back, and I'll just set it right here. First and 10 from the 38 for the Warriors. And here comes Westwood. Drops Drops back, fires, pass incomplete here to the near side.
Pass is incomplete. Tillman Subars.
Quarterback change here for Westwood right here at the conclusion of the ball game. Junior Tillman Subaz, who has taken snaps this year. Up to the line of scrimmage. Drops back out of the gun. See some personnel changes here for Westwood, as well as for Stony Point. Subaz pass complete to the near side, turning upfield. Hit and dropped at the 43. That pass complete. Subaz on the roster as number 0 and number 10. So he throws to number 10. 5-yard gain, 3rd down and 5. And the last time I was here at Dragon, I was here about 3 weeks ago. Subaz drops back, all kinds of pressure. He's swallowed up and down he goes. Absolutely nowhere to go right there. Jeremiah Barbie comes in, hits him right in the chops, and down he goes. Last time I was here at Dragon for a Round Rock game, we had Round Rock with their drill team in front of the scoreboard just like that. The game actually stopped for about 30 seconds. See if that becomes an issue. Inquiring minds want to know. 4th down and 13. So punting situation coming up here as Murphin will punt it away. Good punt there from Murphin. Fair catch called for and made at the 24.
Nice punt.
Back there as Tristan Rhymes.
From number 30, Ryan.
And it will be with 3 minutes remaining.
Tristan Rhymes with the fair catch at the 24-yard line.
It will be Stony Point as they will try to work the clock down.
A 40-yard punt and no return. Stony Point takes over 1st and 10. All of their own 24.
It's been a lot of contributors here to this for Stony Point tonight. First down play. Kenneth Calbus back in at quarterback. Turns, hands it off. Good job playing defense there from Chase Cunningham.
On the carry for Stony Point, gets 1 yard on the play. Band members,
Just rolling there on the handoff. There it is. Cannot block the scoreboard.
Thank you. It's 2nd down, 9 yards to go for Stony Point at the 25.
Second down coming up, 2nd down and 9. Roland, he's got running room. 35 all the way down to the 34.
1 yard short of the line to gain. Gain of 8.
Bring up 3rd down and 1.
33.
2 minutes remaining.
With your flags and banners, please continue to move away from the scoreboard.
And here's what all the fuss is once again right there.
Keep moving.
Herding cattle. 3rd down and 1 from the 33-yard line. Calbus calls for the ball, hands it off. Roland, all sorts of running room into Westwood territory. Goes out of bounds on the Stony Point sideline. Driven out there by Andreas Fisher. Picking up the 1st down for Stony Point. Goes out of bounds. Line of scrimmage will be the 45 of the Warriors. And here's STP up to the line. Calbus rolling in the backfield as they work out of the pistol. Clock at 11. There are still things in front of the scoreboard. Rowland wrapped up. Rowland trying to find some running room there. Nothing doing. He's coming in to make the stop. 48, Sanchez in on the stop. Clock rolling with 1:09. Second and 13. So continuing to see personnel changes here for the Tigers. And to the line, under a minute to go. Calbus rolling in the backfield. Hands it off to Rowland. Gets by one would-be tackler to the 40, down to the 37. A big carry there. Gabe May in on the stop. That's Rowland cleaning it up right here. 3rd and 4, and that'll do it. Final seconds ticking off. This one went back and forth. Westwood able to tie it 2 different times. Westwood storming back. The play that finally sealed it was a turnover down at the 1-yard line for the Warriors. And from there, it was Stony Point finishing it off, taking it all the way home. So Stony Point will now move to 2-5. And they will be 3-6 overall. Westwood falls to 1-5, and they will be 1-7. And 25-6A will continue to be a mess down around that 4th position. Be sure and follow iHSFAN on Twitter at iHSFAN. We'll have all those district standings for you once everything is actually official as to how this is going to shake out, because I'm here to tell you it's about to get just a little bit muddy as we make it down to that final playoff run. It's been a fun one tonight. Again, the final 52-27. Stony Point wins over the Westwood Warriors. Be sure and check in often to the iHSFAN Webcast Network for live football action, under the lights, and of course replays available at your convenience. And again, always free to you, the end user. For the final time tonight from Dragon Stadium on the campus of Round Rock High School, my name is Rodney Rodriguez. Hope you enjoyed the ball game tonight. Stony Point wins 52-27. Enjoy your weekend, friends, and as always, be safe. We'll see you next time on the iHSFAN Webcast Network.
You are listening to the Horn Webcast Network, powered by iHSFAN. If you're interested in advertising on or privately supporting this webcast, please reach out to us on Twitter at iHSFAN. All audio rights of this webcast presentation belong to iHSFAN, and any intent to rebroadcast or retransmit must